just good business.
There we go. Hopefully I got that bang on just as the 0-second mark began. But welcome everyone to Kings of Pop Culture number 23. Now, there's been other streams that we've done here and there, but this is in the episodic saga, if you will. Everything's got to have a saga nowadays. Welcome to my multiverse panel of friends. And we've got a badass agenda assembled by the one, the only, Danny Watkins. Man himself.
Nah, people.
We've got the best sources around. Maybe not from this guy, but we're working on that. Evan.
Hey, I'm the Source Supreme. You can't doubt that.
Well, to be debated.
And also,
and
can I just...
Our brother, no, time's done. Our buddy, our brother, Cody.
What's up, everybody?
And my Shamiga. How are you, sir?
Oh, for God's sakes.
There's no sound. I didn't hear anything.
Well, can I just quickly say, shout out to King. Happy birthday. Like, I raise a pint, well, a can.
Robbie, but no Shamigi. What is this?
Raise a can to King for his birthday.
Happy birthday, Evan and King.
Right. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday
to Danny Watkins.
Happy birthday, Evan.
Happy birthday to Evan right here. Everyone, raise a toast in the chat to all of them. Now, I did have Pepsi in this earlier, but, you know, water will do. All right. We're going to take a nice sip at the same time. Everyone get it ready. To Danny and Evan.
Bam.
Boom. Happy birthday, gentlemen.
And Dugan should come back, King, just for... Or he shouldn't. He doesn't need to come back, but, you know.
We won't cross that bridge. We won't cross that bridge.
We'll cross that bridge when we get to it at some point, because...
At some point. Alex, King Paras, Cobra, Cavill, Tristan, Jim, Yinko. I see you in the chat. Michael, Tristan, everybody, welcome. We got 20 people in this stream already. Danny, read out that list, that badass list that you have assembled for us in today's stream.
Righty, sir. Okay, so let's go ahead and get down to this.
God, what the fuck?
It's my birthday, and I can cry when I want to. I gotta cry when I want to.
The chat is.
Oh Lord.
I'm not feeding the monkeys. Carry on, Danny. Carry on.
Anyway, it's already a couple seconds in. We're already in jokes. Okay. Anyway, who cares? Let's go. Like the beginning subject we're gonna be talking about on this good old birthday / Kings of Pop Culture stream. We're gonna talk about media literacy. Jacob wants to talk about that really badly. And then for our DC segments, we're gonna be talking about the Black Adam trailer 2. It was all right. It was pretty good from what we saw or whatever. It was pretty good. We're going to be all right, as Kendrick Lamar will say.
All right. Oh, I love that. I love that tune.
We also going to say is Henry Cavill is still part of DC for right now because he didn't go to Marvel. So, Marvel Memory Lane.
You put that one on there, didn't you?
Oh, yeah. Marvel Memory Lane. Like, we're going to be talking about Iron Man 3. Me personally, I thought it was all right, but we gotta hear from everybody else. And then we're also going to be talking about a Marvel /DC, Disney /Star Wars thing going on at D23 because there was a lot of people that was mad at the event. And then finally, we'll talk about Cobra Kai. You know, our final thoughts for season 5. And what's going to happen, some predictions for season 6. So, Mr. Jacob, the class belongs to you, sir.
Hi. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. But before we go any further, can we all raise a massive toast once more to Danny Watkins on his birthday? You are the frickin' man, sir. Another year on this planet. Remind everyone why you're the most badass Texan American around.
Hey.
Damn right.
It's just another year.
Now, let's remind everyone whose character arc is in progress. We're moving in the right direction. And eventually, when his arc is completed, he will have unlocked sources that are over 9,000.
My source is already good enough. Just like my sources are saying that Dugan is coming back. Just watch out. Yeah, hopefully it's not going to happen. No, I'm
Right,
joking.
now, media literacy. On to the first subject. So, I'm hoping at any moment now, Darius will join in and tag team me here, because this is something that I feel quite passionate about. Media literacy essentially means the audience can't fill in two and two. They have to be spoon-fed everything. They have to be fed every bit of information. Like, I mean, every tidbit of information has to be spelled out, put on a plate, and served. And I talked a lot about this in my Chosen Live yesterday, where I said, Yinko's back. Everyone raise a toast to Yinko in the chat. I said that, you know, with this situation that we've got going on with Cobra Kai season 5, for instance, as the main example that I gave, was that people weren't understanding the storytelling aspect. Now, I know we always save Cobra Kai towards the end, but that really prompted me to want to talk about this, and I'm sure you can all relate and agree, is a lot of the criticism that I have seen floating around, and it's just an opinion, just my opinion on another opinion, is the Mexico arc is inconsequential, serves nothing, and you could remove it, and season 5 plays out the same. I disagree. I think that you absolutely needed the Mexico stuff to happen, and part of why I wanted to talk about media literacy specifically is this can apply not just to Cobra Kai, it can apply to Star Wars, Marvel, any movie or show in existence, where we're at a point now where fans have to be told everything about a given product. They can't fill in the blanks. There's no ambiguity anymore. There's no anonymity with things. There's no excitement to, you know, put two and two together. And it's quite literally the simple things. You know how, like, you'll get two characters in a show. You can see right from the off where those two particular characters are going to go. You can kind of tell. And everyone's like, no, it's not going to happen. And then it happens and everyone's shocked. It's like, well, no, it's been within the story the entire time, you know.
Yeah,
we are in a situation where people only see what they see with their own two eyes. Like, there's not any room for filling in the blanks, you know. It's very, very
when you watch enough movies, stuff just starts to be more predictable. Like, most of Cobra Kai, the reason why I don't want to tune our own horn around here, but like, the reason why we're more consistent on this stuff is we got like over 60 years worth of movie pop culture, all us combined, to understand what's going on, and it's not gonna.
Yeah, and we're all at different ages. We've all seen different things. We all have different tastes, but we've all seen a lot. And when you watch enough stuff, no matter the genre, no matter the type, you pick up on quite a lot of things. Even if it's predictable, even if it's tropey, even if it's just unpredictable, there's always a level of it where you reach a situation where, Jesus, people keep ducking in and coming back in. What the hell's going on here? It's like someone's Thanos snapping every 2 seconds. But I just feel like we're at a time with pop culture where people literally need to have it spelled out for them, word for word, what's happening within a given story. You can't fill in the blanks. There's no room for, oh, maybe this character's doing this, maybe this character's doing that. It's quite literally got to be, no, we need every single thing having full-on paragraphs and closure with no kind of ambiguity. It's so strange to me that we're at a point now with that, when the best movies that I can think of, take Return of the Jedi, for instance, fantastic ending, but there's a lot of ambiguity with the ending. Like, you don't know where the characters are going to absolutely 100% go from there, or when RJ's going to arrive doing that. You know, look at him over there. Look at him.
Does that shirt say "I love Mary"?
Yes, it does.
Does that say you love oatmeal?
Let's simp. Back on
Simp.
point.
Simp.
This is what you're staying down the bottom of this stream until you buck your ideas up, RJ. Yeah, you're staying down there for now. You've been relegated down there. Now back to my point.
Get to the G League.
I feel like we are in that kind of situation, and it's not going anywhere. And I think Cobra Kai season 5 is a prime example of why fans literally have to be spoon-fed every single tidbit of information and can't fill in the blanks themselves. It's strange. Like, I've seen a lot of reactions from just, and I'm just going to call it what it is, like TikTokers, that, say weird and outlandish stuff when it's in the story the whole time, and even outside of Cobra Kai, I think of Star Wars, same kind of thing, where it's like fans just have no imagination anymore. It's we're so used to having so much information about a given topic or a story or what have you, that we've reached this stage where
Well,
you're gonna be told everything.
I mean, I can say like this, like you can kind of blame that on your teachers that taught you a lot of stuff too, because like they killed creativity as well. Like you can't think outside the box, because therefore if you try to think outside the box, like then you hurt somebody's precious little feelings or whatever. So
Yeah,
what?
like
Timmy's work sucks. It is what it is. You just gotta tell it like it is. Timmy,
I mean,
you
sometimes
suck it. You
sometimes
suck
it's got
at
to
it.
be done, you know.
The thing is with Miguel's the whole Mexico story arc, that whole thing, it was paying off his season 4 story because he didn't know who he was. He wanted to figure out where he came from, and
Exactly.
for some people, yeah, it was too short. That's their opinion. But it was paying off that sort of storyline because now he knows he doesn't have to worry about, oh, who's my real father. In reality, your real father's a dick, but the father that's in your life now, that's Johnny Lawrence.
That's the thing. Like, I think it's stupid. People are saying it was meaningless because the whole point of that trip was him. Because Miguel had to be naive to understand like the reality of the situation. And in life, we've all been
like
naive.
been there. Like even in moments where we wanted to discover something about our past, thinking there's more to it. When no, actually, it genuinely is what it was.
Yeah.
You're lucky that you're out of said situation. You know.
And that was the whole point of that journey. People probably expected too much out of it. Like I remember reading stuff.
Yeah, but
Someone
I
was
mean,
like,
they said it was too
Mexico
short.
should have been more than 5 episodes. I'm like, no.
It was
From,
fine.
like,
You only needed like 1 or 2. If
We only needed 2 or 3. Like
We got more than enough. I
But I
think
was
it's
saying
more
this
than
to
enough.
Jacob. For people that didn't think it was didn't matter. I mean, it mattered to me a lot. I related to a lot of the stuff. And like, I mean, I'll say that for another stream. But like, yeah, I mean, saying that's meaningless is like saying
Because I thought it was just
chicken ain't good or
to bring
something.
up.
You know?
Because media
I mean,
we've been talking about this.
like, I know
it really does apply to the Miguel arc situation where it just goes right over people's heads.
It's like people don't realize the impact. I mean, me and Jacob had a chat about this as well offline. Like it's deep to us. Like it's not a small thing.
I mean, I wasn't surprised that the Mexico arc was not going to last that long anyway, because Cobra Kai has a formula about like when they go to different countries.
We're also
You're only going to get
they weren't there
2 episodes.
long, so it was going to be short regardless.
It's 2
There's
episodes.
so much else going on
note,
as well.
gentlemen, just on a little quick side note, now that we're all here, let's raise a toast to Danny Watkins. Everyone get out a nice little cup for a glass. We're raising a toast immediately. I'm just going to fill my glass.
Raising my tea with the tea bag in it.
Water. That's it. Everyone get a glass or whatever. The camera. Danny, this is for you. Happy birthday, brother.
Darius has got
Appreciate it,
nothing in
man.
there.
Cheers.
Screw
Appreciate it, bro.
The next one is the one who's on a character arc. He will have sources over 9,000 eventually. But Evan, happy
Sauce
birthday
Boy
to you,
9,000.
Everyone get that cut back up for Evan.
Pot noodles.
Oh, is that Bombay Bad Boy?
Nah, it's. I'm actually kind of fed up of the flavor now. Look, chili chicken.
Oh,
I
goated.
like that one.
Freaking dank. Bro.
I like that one. But Evan and King, happy birthday, brothers.
Oh no!
Now,
Here's some Fanta, mate.
Fanta.
Look how tiny this can is.
And I promise, this isn't actually Corona, people. This is just water. It's just a cup. Just don't, always drinking on air. It's just water.
See, no drinking, YouTube. No drinking, YouTube. Calm down. Sorry, YouTube.
It's vodka.
The big C. But they'll think I'm talking about the other C. But yeah, carry on, boys.
Actually care that you would drink on stream. Do they actually care about that?
Yeah.
RJ
they
did
don't
say
want you
that
to
he's gonna get
promote.
demonetized now.
You can
They
get
say
demonetized.
it's promoting underage drinking. Yeah.
Yeah, you could get in trouble.
Oh,
you can get in trouble for
then
it.
I'm in trouble. Oh dear.
You're drinking bloody
Then
Tango.
I'm in
What's wrong with you? You're fine. You're drinking Tango. You know.
Yeah, Tango. Yeah, I think I'm fine.
But no, I think that there's something that all means quite a lot to us, not just like with this in principle and just this arc specifically, but this media literacy thing. This can apply to so much, like with just stories in general. How very basic shit will just go right over everyone's heads because they need to be told it, and it's increasingly frustrating.
Sorry, I just had to say it.
What's that?
Oh, because they're stupid. That's why I just wanted to say that.
They're stupid.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to say it.
Oh no. Feedback. I've been talking for like 8 minutes now, so
I think Darius was wanting to talk about this too.
yes.
Or
This is why I really wanted you on, Darius, because this is your time to shine, brother.
Before I begin, like I want to like define what media literacy actually means. Like to me, it doesn't mean your opinion on a story or a show or whatever. Like to me, that's
Thank
separate.
you.
Because like that's just your opinion on it. Like that's subjective.
Oh, but it's my truth, and I took it like that. It means that to me.
What I mean by media literacy is your ability to analyze like what actually happens in a story and what the story actually means, because that's not up to your opinion. That's what the person wrote. You don't get to. Some things are up to interpretation, but it's deliberately written that to be up to interpretation. When something happens, when the writer says A means A, it means A. It doesn't mean B. It doesn't mean C.
Oh, but I think it means F. No, it means A.
Yeah.
Writer's intention.
yeah,
Intention
writer's intention, man.
matters.
If it's up to interpretation,
I mean,
it's one of those stories.
look at Cobra Kai. Like, people just happen to not be supposed to be there when they're not supposed to be there. Is it annoying? Yes, but that's how they gotta drive the story to make it go. It's you catch the drift.
Cobra Kai is very simple.
And what you get these two extremes where people read too much into things and they look for things that are not there. Mephisto.
Nope. Oh yeah. Stupid Mephisto.
And then like we see things like in Cobra Kai where people don't understand like the significance of these things. Like they don't look enough into it. They only look at the surface level. It completely goes over their heads.
Me and Jacob were talking about that like literally earlier on today. Like there was
as a
some
writer,
people.
It's like
it was
frustrating because no matter which way it goes, like people look too far into it or they don't look enough into it. What the writer ends up writing doesn't get appreciated because people.
It goes unnoticed, and it gets dismissed, and it's just like, well, no, there's something really good here. It's like, come on.
That's the thing. What we said before. There's a lot of people that watch.
They don't.
They look, but they don't.
They look, but
They look, but they don't
Yeah.
watch.
They're just like,
This is what they do. This is what they do.
Season of Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, get
Miguel
their phone out.
Mexico.
And just watch.
That's it.
Okay. Wait, I got to reply
oh,
to this
shit.
Instagram.
Oh, Penny versus Hawk. That's one of the best fights ever. No.
What
but,
the hell was that? What did you just snarl with your mood? You're like,
Do you know when Miyagi says "focus"?
okay. I thought you were like.
That's what people need to do.
Sorry, when media literacy goes literally over people's head, I have this kind of energy in the situation, right? This kind of energy, right? You're ready. It's this energy. That's the energy I have. It's just
I
like
love that.
It's just like, how do you?
Then
keep
you want to
missing
get
it?
like a house putter and hit him with the head.
Because the thing, won't be doing that here.
The Fanta cap.
Evan, come in, bang, knock him up.
Me and RJ watch that scene so many times.
When he
But that's
finally finds the
Shamoon
source
to me every time I don't source my stuff. Sure.
But you don't.
Yeah, this is what I mean. Like, if you're in college and you're assigned to write a paper on, like, if you write the complete wrong thing, you're gonna fail that paper, dude. Like, you don't get to write.
You can't just say, but that's my opinion. No.
You're gonna fail every single time.
It's like, I think
There's a difference between the truth and your actual opinion. And the
Because
truth
we
is
live
you're
in a
just dumb
world
as
now
shit.
that's kind of,
technically,
you know-
if you can't read into it.
I mean, I've said it before, but we live in a world now that is very, sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows, like carefree. Everyone gets a seat. It's like you can be handed the objective truth of something.
Blame
people go,
your
"You know
teachers
what?
for that crap.
It's not objective. I have an opinion on it. It's like, well, you can have an opinion, but that doesn't objectively make it so. It's like me, like objectively, right? We're all friends. Someone could have an opinion on that little source comment a minute and go, oh, bro, there's beef, there's beef, there's beef. And it's like, well, no, that's your opinion,
There's not.
but you're wrong.
It's not beef.
Was that aimed at me by any chance there, Jacob? Just
Might have been.
yes.
Yeah,
What's your source on that?
You know what?
You
On a quick side note, right? Do you want to know what my source is, right?
Oh
oh god.
no. Oh,
And I just want to say this is King and Evan's best moment on stream ever, and it's their birthday today.
Oh Jesus!
Oh god.
wait. Go back. I didn't hear it. Wait,
Yeah,
what?
the hell did
Wait,
you just
was
say?
that?
You
Was
sound
that?
creepy
Open
as
that
hell.
mouth.
Look at RJ.
Oh, here's RJ's laugh.
Oh, it was. Oh, is that? Oh shit. Yeah, I'm
when you're
fucking
like,
hyped.
You need some soap in that mouth.
Yeah, boy, you need some soap in that mouth.
But yeah, it's just, everyone is so wrapped up now because they can have an opinion on things. They forget that just because you interpret it that way, that doesn't mean it's the artist's vision. Do you remember that was that whole thing, Darius, with episode 9 and, Ray's arc and whatever? And then everyone was taking it as completely the wrong thing. It was like, no, you're reading too deep into it. They literally just meant it as that. Like,
Yeah. And like that
That's
doesn't
like
mean that
Top Gun.
yeah, sometimes people, if it's left up to interpretation, like the artist deliberately does that, like they want you to talk about it. Like it could be like the thing.
the
The whole
conversation point.
thing is either Child is the thing or McCready is the thing, or neither one of them is. That's the whole point of that movie. But if I illustrate something like, no, this is what happened, like, no, this, like, that's what it is.
And what you'll get is, like, I mean, you can disagree with a creative 100%, but what you'll get is someone that disagrees with the actual creator about what it was they were intending to do. And like, you can't do that. Like,
You can't really do that.
You can
It's
have an
like when-
opinion on it. Like, put it this
It's
way:
like when
take
George
Ryan
Lucas
Johnson,
said
right?
that
RJ.
You go George, I go Ryan. Let's go George.
George Lucas basically said that in episode 3 that Mace beat Palpatine fair and square.
Oh,
But there's
thank you.
still
That's a good one.
people who argue that no, Palpatine through the fight.
Palpatine let
he
him
actually
win. It's
wanted-
like, no, Mace beat his
No.
ass.
When
George
the
literally said
father of
this in
Star Wars,
the DVD commentary, he literally said,
when the father of Star Wars says like, no, Mace beat him fair and square.
I can have
an
opinion on it. Palpatine wouldn't lose to Mace.
Your
It's like
opinion,
George
your
Lucas-
opinions don't mean anything over his facts.
George
So
Lucas
I'm just
is on
saying.
record saying that Yoda and Mace Windu could beat Palpatine. The only reason Yoda lost is because he's plot, but because he's old and whatever. But Mace Windu had him beat. It was in the commentary, and everyone's like, no, Palpatine let him win. No, it's like, no, you can't do that. Okay,
He literally
Yeah.
told
can have
you
your
what he
opinion,
wrote.
but it's literally what he wrote.
It's like you're
No, here's
disagreeing
my-
with the father of Star Wars. Like your
here's my
opinion
thing.
does not matter at this point.
As like a writer, I adopt this position. I wrote what I wrote. I meant what I meant. You, whatever you think about it, that's fine. You can not like it, but it doesn't change what I wrote.
Yeah, I mean, let's give him another example, right? Rian Johnson, okay, directed The Last Jedi, right? That movie to me is,
I just think of RJ every time you say that.
But- and RJ is Rian Johnson, but multi.
Ronald Johnson.
And I don't agree with his take. I don't agree with his decisions, but
Jesus.
his view is his view, And I've kind of separated
You
my
make
opinion
a-
on it from what he intended to do, kind of thing.
How you put a third part ending inside a second part of the
Can I
What?
can I add on something to that?
time? Whew, okay, yeah.
Okay, so this is another example of how people just they want to their truth. No. I put
Yes.
that they want to.
True.
So, Top Gun Maverick came out this year. Great film.
I think I know where you're going with this.
Amazing film.
I'm not gonna say it on air, Darius. I'm not gonna say it.
I'll
but
take one Top Gun Maverick
the
over.
first Top Gun, the first one.
Oh,
I
I
had
know what you're talking about.
I had a big debate with my friend about this, but I'm not gonna say it because I don't want Jacob to get demonetized. But
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for that,
but
guys.
he was reading so much into a character
being courteous.
relationship with someone else, and I'm like, no, that's not what it is. You're reading way too much into it.
Oh wow! Really?
If you know, you know.
If
you know, you know.
Really?
We had a big debate about this. I was
No.
I think I know what you
come-
mean.
I'm like, dude,
Oh lord!
I wanted to
For
say,
real, dog?
No. I literally got so heated. I said, dude, you are
Thank you for the
stupid.
donation, Natalie.
I said, you are stupid because that is not what it is. That is not what it is. It's not that. You are reading way too much.
For real? Them two? Oh, come on, man. Oh.
Yes. My brain was hurting. But that was like
so we're in a world that, you know what? We're in the world where we can't even just be friends no more. Everybody's with
Why
you.
can't we be friends? Why can't we be friends?
That's another thing.
Jesus.
Stop getting mad over stuff that the authors never set, like the authors or the writers or the director never set up. Like you're just making something that was never part of the story. Like people are mad about. This is another thing about. It's kind of like the Top Gun thing, and Falcon and Winter Soldier. People were mad that Sam and Bucky. I'm just not going to finish. People.
They're more than friends. They
You can instill the nuance and see what Darius is trying.
Friends.
People were mad that they were never presented that way. When they were never presented that way. Like, what do you mean? What are you mad about?
People are stupid.
Stupid.
Don't even get me started on some Spider-Man fans. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
Jesus.
No.
Yeah.
That's not the intent.
No way home's overrated.
Characters because
I know way home is overrated. It sucks.
It's just frustrating.
Some people will
recently, I watched these videos of people like supposedly analyzing, like it can even be something I don't like.
Analyze.
Like it can even be something I don't like. There's movies I hate, but like the criticism I see applied to them just doesn't make any sense. It's like this is not what the story's about.
It's not the intention, you moron.
Supposedly analyze.
I've said more. I love that word, moron. Thank you,
moron.
And that it's like Jacob said. Everyone thinks they're authority on everything nowadays. Everyone thinks that they get to just say whatever they want, which they can, but doesn't mean you're not wrong.
But it doesn't mean it's
people think that their opinion is the truth. It's like no.
And I keep on saying it.
We are in a world where we can
teachers' fault.
People still be wrong.
We're in a world where
still be
people
wrong.
No, that's my truth, and because I took it like that, it means that to me. It's like, wait a minute.
Thanks, educational system.
This is why I know people don't want to. This is why English class. This is why English is important. All right, this is why English class is important. Like this is why you stay in school because like.
Supposedly analyze.
This is how you learn how to analyze things and form arguments. And some of you people don't know how to do that. I'm just gonna come out and say it. Like, you don't know.
Supposedly analyze.
Oh,
I'm sorry you never learned how to analyze the hungry caterpillar in elementary school. But
oh dang, you went there.
Get him.
Embrace the inner Sith in you, Darius.
I'll tell you what it's worse than though. It's worse than sports.
Oh yeah.
People will go on air. Yeah. Like I'll sit up here and I'll watch these pundits on television. I'm like, hold on.
Pundits.
What's the qualifications for this job to talk some bull?
I mean, Shamoon Evan, you know how it is over here with the Premier League pundits.
Oh, they're fucking coolest, bruv. Like that's
once again, it goes back to this is the reason why the suits just look at nerds and just say like, wow.
This is why they don't do what we ask.
Wow.
Yeah, because
they just think we're sweaty
morons.
morons.
That's the loudest are supposedly analyzing, and they're the stupid ones. You know.
You ever wonder why they don't give fans what they want? Because some of the stuff you guys want is
gonna get what you want.
Some of the stuff you guys want is dumb. That's why.
Yep.
Oh no, but it's my opinion. There you go. It's your opinion.
Can I tell you why I also blame social media? Because you get all these people on Twitter and social media going, my opinion
that is true.
means validation.
But we're on that. Good point. We're in a world now where if someone comments something along those lines, ratio, bro, like that's literally that's the vindication.
Ratio.
That was the
vindication people
so
use.
Cringe.
It's cringe.
And there's another thing.
I say that was the.
RJ,
I have to say that was the awesome part about having pre-internet, man. You could just have we could have good like all of us could have good conversations back in the day. And you know what? We don't agree. That's fine. Let's go get some barbecue. But now People will literally have beefs over a TV show. That doesn't mean anything. We don't own it.
No, add on to your point, King. Cobra Kai fans, please.
Oh, jeez.
Please. Shut
Please,
the
please,
hell up.
Touch, you know what? Go outside and touch grass right now.
Thank you.
Right now.
You
Go
know,
outside and
Get
have
some
some
orange
fresh
juice.
air.
That's it. Close the laptop, go outside and get some.
Go on a date. Go walk your dog.
Go and make some.
Go and make some oatmeal.
Go get your Wang some Tang.
Damn.
I know something you can't do.
Shut up.
Show your faces, man. Like, go outside,
on
get some
that,
sunny.
like, social media has had social media is a great tool. Like it's given it's allowed us to do this. It allows people to meet friends across the world, share their passions with people, have some good, dating experiences, and all that kind of stuff. But it has
also a curse.
It has given rise to some dumb voices.
Yeah, and here's another thing I want to talk about. Like, social media promotes this idea where if you have an unpopular opinion, you're cool.
Yeah.
You're not cool for having an unpopular opinion. Like, automatically.
Oh my god, unpopular opinion. Hawk is better than Shut up.
Like,
Jesus.
And then another thing, I blame channels like CinemaSins for this. But like sometimes when people watch movies, if there's not a character on screen literally explaining what the plot is or what's happening, people have no idea. People act like they have no idea what's going on. Like, oh, what's a plot?
Yeah.
Yes, there it is.
Whole thing that happened. It's like, do you have no imagination? Can you not like?
And the
can
thing
you not
is,
think about it together?
it's not like it's complicated either. It's basic stuff. Like, and I'm glad that you brought that up. There was a turning point around like the mid part of YouTube before it blew up, when CinemaSins was becoming like a massive thing, where on that also everyone just goes into a movie wanting to hate it now and pick it apart. If there's something that deserves genuine criticism, then yes. Oh god, but if there's genuine criticism, then yes.
Wow. Congrats, bro.
Son of a bitch.
Oh.
Anyway.
Well,
oh, that's an evil trick, man. He got some.
Well, anyways, it's like some people act like they don't like. If there's not a character that's literally explaining, oh, okay, this is what the plan is, this is what the plot is. Like, they don't, like, you can't think for yourself. You can't put two and two together. The movie doesn't have to tell you everything. It shouldn't have to tell you everything.
Yeah.
No. It's and also we've become so accustomed to how movies are doing things now, with how they have to spoon feed you information through other uses like books and novels, when those used to just be the cherry on top, and now it's getting kind of into a
I remember
that I don't recognize anymore.
I remember where, like, back in the day, pre-internet. I mean, I know it's kind of ancient, like, but movies were just special or whatever. Like, you read the book if you were like a really, really true fan, but like the movie was just to make it simple or whatever. And if you want to know more information, you go do your own research. That's basically it. Now it's like you have to do more work just to figure this thing out. Wow.
You've got to do.
Evan,
you've got to do
really,
more.
man.
And
it's a nice set of lips.
It's. I'm kind of glad that we're talking about this, because I feel like there is a huge wave of this stuff that's just right across the board. I mean, YouTube's primarily, at fault for this, because, not only is negativity spreading like wildfire, but also people just don't understand the intention of what is being said out to them. And it's like, you can have your opinion on it, and that's fine. We've always had our opinions on things. But when there's an objective fact that is stated, it's fact. Like, you can't refute it. Like, it's I'll use the Miguel Mexico one as a good example. It's because it's an easy one. Miguel going to Mexico serves his arc. It goes all the way back to the origins of Miguel before we even met him. It goes back into the history of the character. We really reaffirm Carmen's belief in the situation as to why she got away from that dude in the first place. That's the objective thing on display there. Now, you can have your subjective opinion of how you feel. That's fine. But to objectively state it as say, okay, it's irrelevant, it doesn't serve anything.
That's a lie.
If you're talking about a scene in Venom 2, then I understand. Then media literacy doesn't apply because that whole movie's arse. But in this case,
I mean,
no.
Hey, we got people that like Morbius, so
Yeah, there's well-written movies I don't like. There's badly written movies I do like. That's just how it works. Like,
I mean, hell,
Yeah.
you know, I don't like sand, you know.
like look at Fast and Furious. If you try to analyze that like objectively, those movies are
It's gonna get a headache.
yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all. But
I mean,
they're
put
still
it this way: how they brought Han back is just like, yeah, just a magic trick. I'm like,
Yeah, that me and
What?
Jacob as Fast and Furious
What?
fans are like, are you serious? Like, you really gonna do that? I
I
wanted
thought
Han
Nick-
back.
I
I'm
thought
like
he
that.
Nick Fury'd his way out of there, but he.
it's like everything is not breaking goddamn bad. You don't have to treat it like it is. Like
sometimes you just get.
Well, I want to. Well, then.
like
Sometimes-
there's people really complaining about Cobra Kai being unrealistic. Like, are you serious? Cobra Kai?
The Karate
You know
Kid
what?
movies
He's
are
serious.
unrealistic.
What franchise is this from?
It's
I'm
literally.
just gonna say one thing. Like Daniel, if we're talking about realistic, Daniel's supposed to lose all 3 of his fights against the
That's
3
right. If
main
we're
bad
being
dudes.
realistic,
Miyagi would have got his ass kicked by
Right.
Silver and
If we're being completely objective here, Mr. Miyagi would have got beaten up. Daniel would be arrested for some of the stuff he did. Hawk would be in jail. Bloody Robbie would never have come home. He would have gone fully down that dark path and become a little thug, like, you know, Bart Simpson on steroids. You know, and then you got bloody. All these characters would not be in the situations they're in.
What? He said Bart Simpson.
Thank you for another donation, Atlee.
Cinema Sins is funny. Cinema Sins is funny. They're funny, but it's like people take it seriously when they're like a satire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
if someone gets critical over that, then you need some help. You need some milk.
Well, I
Here's
think
the
that,
thing, though. If we relate them in Cobra Kai, we wouldn't get like the school fight. We
That's
wouldn't
what
get the
people-
house
that's
fight.
what-
Yeah.
Movies.
We wouldn't
Movies
get
in
chosen
general-
and silver like an anime fight. Okay, we don't get in that shit, yo.
Movies.
people get so caught up in the man. Oh, let's come on, let's go.
Fucking
I mean-
what? I'll fuck you up with this phone.
Like,
Man, I've listen. Ain't no one got shit. I got Mike Wazowski. Right, I got Mike Wazowski.
Listen, I got cough medicine. You have this in your system.
You're
People
done.
don't
Actually, that's like the. If you from Texas, cough medicine. Never mind. I'm gonna be quiet.
Wait. What?
What did he- wait,
I don't
know
wanna
where
know
you-
about
I don't know
your
where you were going with that,
antics,
Danny.
Well, what is that?
Don't need to know your medicine preference, sir.
Or the lotion.
It's a Texas culture thing. Darius, that's what I'm talking about. It's a Texas Louisiana thing.
It's called syrup.
Spit on that scissor. I'm trill working the wheel. A pimp, not a shrimp.
You Gondu's all right? You good?
Right. Okay, back to the point.
I don't know what's fun.
Aside from all like the banter and the humor, like we are touching upon some important stuff here with media
The
literacy.
lotion's clearly a Texas thing.
It's
I can't lie.
Jesus Christ.
What?
It's Evan,
Wait,
sir.
what?
It's cold weather in London at the minute. You do not need suntan.
All right.
Or sunscreen, whatever.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Like-
what are you trying to tell us
I was
something, sir?
laughing so much, my brain cells just went.
I wanted to just wrap up my point right quick. Just
But yeah. Well,
Movies-
before we go to the next topic, we'll let Darius mic drop because Darius, this is you.
I
Yeah.
don't think people realize that movies, TV shows, it's all art, okay? And if you want realism, if every movie ended like the most realistic and straightforward way possible, that shit would be boring as fuck, okay? It just would be.
Yeah.
Like,
Pretty much
same
every
thing with-
media is like unrealistic nowadays. Even Breaking
Yeah,
Bad was
people-
unrealistic.
people say, "Oh, Strange wouldn't have made the decision to cast that spell in No Way Home." Well, without that, we don't get the story. All right, so chill out. Like, there's no story if that doesn't happen.
Yeah, people get too logical sometimes with the stories. They think, like, they don't understand. Like, if it doesn't happen, mate, you're not gonna see a film then.
Like, everything has to happen for the plot to happen. I mean, there's an excuse bad writing, but sometimes you have some things a little contrived.
I mean, that's what I tell people sometimes too. I said, like, listen, okay, it's no way Home's writing the best. No, it's not really that great. But it's nostalgia. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to turn your head off. Who cares and everything?
I mean, I don't have a problem with it.
Shamoon was like,
no, you'd be surprised.
And he was like,
what?
Like, just think about Star Wars for a minute. Let's be real. The Vader and Luke thing was a retcon, dude. It was. Vader and Luke's father was a retcon. Like, at the original time it happened.
Oh, you had to bring that up, didn't you? Can I just remind?
I mean, Leia and Luke. It
wasn't accidental love. They both wanted to, like, they wanted to do more. So it was a retcon.
Poor Luke.
And
I feel more sorry for Luke.
Leia even says in Return of the Jedi, "Somehow I've always known."
Ew.
Ew. Oh dear.
I knew when you stuck your tongue down my throat.
Didn't in Lego Star Wars, like, when Luke found out, he was like, "Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!"
That's, at the end of the day, like,
this is not the way.
This is not the way.
You got to remember that intent matters. At the end of the day, it's an artistic medium. Like, everything is done for a reason. It's not, things just don't happen for the hell of it. And people need to realize that. Like,
yeah, it's important. It's not like, and I don't want anyone to get the impression that we're all speaking as elitists here or whatever. It's just, I think it's important to remember, and it reminds us too, to always keep that in mind, is that it is important, having your opinion and whether you like it or not, that's fair game. But, dismissing something as, not relevant to a character arc, it just, no. Unless it's Venom 2. Unless it's Venom 2.
Because then you move into objective territory, and your opinion doesn't matter there.
Or TASM 2.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Let's not go down that road, because we're going to go down. I said this the other day, and this might be me doing law of attraction and putting this out there. Enjoy Cobra Kai while it's on Netflix, people, because if Sony want to do a streaming service...
Oh, no. No. Sony
They're the only one that has it.
He's like,
I mean,
that's probably not going to happen.
Put it this: anyone that watches Morbius and likes Morbius, you can watch all the Morbius you want.
Yeah, like some people.
Sony make a streaming service. Let's put this in context. If Sony make a streaming service, they will make a spin-off of freaking Matt Smith's character from Morbius, but he won't come back.
Let me tell you how bad Morbius was. I've seen a lot of bad movies. But Morbius is one of the only movies I wished I'd never watched. Like, legitimately, I wish
it's not so bad. It's good. It's just bad.
It's got the Batman theme in it. You just don't come back from that. That's something.
I tried to watch.
I just gotta. No one still hasn't answered my question. The question I'm trying to figure out.
You're a fraud, Morbius, man.
Go ahead, King.
How does an hour and 37 minutes worth of movie feel like 5 hours, man? Like, it was horrible. Like, oh my goodness.
Somehow it felt longer than Lord of the Rings, Endgame put together. Like, it felt, that movie.
Bro, a whole season of Cobra Kai goes by faster.
Yeah, season 5 felt shorter than
that movie, and I actually ended up skipping to the end.
Which one?
It's like hour and 37 minutes. It ain't supposed to feel like 5 hours, man. That was horrible.
I haven't even watched it.
Oh, I just
good.
Watched it. What else was on?
Don't.
I've seen clips, but I looked at it and I was like, you know what? I'd rather.
It's Morbin time.
I'd rather go and paint a fence.
It's Morbin time. Who's Morbin time?
I'd rather go and
honestly,
paint a fence.
I would rather watch Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh god,
that movie's trash because it's funny.
Well, that is true. It is funny. It is funny though.
It's funny though.
It's stupid funny. Like Morbius. No, I agree with that because Morbius is depressing.
There's nothing about it that's
Dragon Ball Evolution may be bad. It's a horrible movie.
It's hilarious.
It is funny, stupid.
You can laugh at how shit it is and have a drink with the lads and whatever.
Yeah.
But Morbius
can't
is so
do that.
bad. It feels like anytime I watch it, anytime the minute goes by, it's like another minute I'm closer to depression.
But
I just think about like this is time I'm not going to get back. I could have been doing anything else, but I decided to.
But this whole hour and 30, I could have been doing something else. You know,
Is it Kitty Kai bad?
Morbius, you know,
Kitty Kai is funny.
for a whole minute and 30, you could be doing so much more with your time.
Yo, we gotta show people the Kitty Kai thing. Man.
Kitty Kai is basically if they have midlife, like adults with midlife crisis doing karate.
We have to
kids.
talk about Kitty Kai. Is too funny how bad it is, and the freaking the Terry Silver in it. Oh, dude.
Anyway, I think we should go ahead and transition, or else we're gonna be on this subject all day.
Yeah, we should transition to the next topic. But you know, it is important to remember how important media literacy is.
Sure.
Oh man. So the next topic, we're gonna be talking about Dwayne Rock Johnson. Second trailer.
When you guys are done, I'm out.
Oh no! If one of us suffers, we all suffer.
Yeah,
you back it.
Well, we talking about Black Adam.
Yeah, the second trailer dropped. I thought it was alright.
It was a good trailer. The movie's still gonna be 6.
I think. Can I just say one thing about the Rock? He needs to chill on. The power in the DCU is about to change. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, like the movie. Here's what I think: is the movie's gonna be okay, but because he overhyped it so bad, people are gonna be upset.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Right, here's what I'm gonna say about our buddy Dwayne. Okay, we all
Dwayne,
Dwayne the Rock Johnson.
We all like a bit of Dwayne. Okay, let's just keep it above. We all like a bit.
Yeah, he's cool.
But
he's a good motivational speaker.
Where I'm starting to really understand on a deeper level why Anakin hates sand. This guy is everywhere. He is everywhere. I cannot get everywhere I look. He's there. He's in every franchise. He's in every movie. He's in every show. He's in every game. I'm just like, can you fuck off for 30 seconds? Just seriously, like every time I'm loading up Instagram, he's there. Anytime I turn the TV on, he's there. Every time I put a movie on, he's there. I'm like, can you?
Man, dude, when I saw him sign an exclusive deal with the UFC, I was like, no,
he's there on the poster.
No.
Anytime I tidy up my room, he's there. He's on a magazine. Anytime I look at my wall, he's on a poster. He's there. Like he's there. He's there. He's everywhere. Like he's everywhere. Like I'm so used to his Instagram videos being like this. So working out. 4 a.m. I'm sweating, but we're grinding. I'm just like,
bro. Even Kevin Hart takes the piss out of that.
It's like the movie's. I don't think the movie's gonna be bad. It's gonna be fine.
It's gonna be all right. It's not gonna be Morbius.
Yeah,
but because he's overhyping it so much, people are gonna take.
Like he's begging people to watch his movie, and that's not how you get people to do that.
Like people are gonna be expecting 8 or 9 out of 10. It's gonna be a 6 or 7 out of 10. It's gonna be just fine.
It's probably
people are gonna get upset because he overhyped it. Like, you're not ready for this. Like, yes, we are. We know what this movie is. All right?
I'm watching this.
Even though I still believe that Black Adam's gonna fail. Like I've been saying this since day one. I mean, like it has to. I don't know.
The problem is with The Rock, right? He's fallen, and I say this in look. We all love a bit of Dwayne. But he's fallen victim to his identity.
Saving franchises.
Like that is, I remember we were having this conversation the other day, and Shumun, you might agree as well. In Fast 5, when he's brought in that, you're like, holy shit, this dude's sick.
The impact was amazing.
And then after that, we're just getting The Rock. You know,
just gotta go to work.
You know,
go to work.
And I'm just like, oh no, here we go.
Oh, we went from. Like the scene in Fast 5, like
your mistake is thinking you got a goddamn choice, boy.
To he's gotta go to work. It's like, man, no, they should have kept him a villain. I'm sorry, that's a hot take, but I don't care.
When this guy comes out on stage and he gets booed because people are saying we want Henry Cavill, that's when you know.
I think in Rock's contract, she can't play a villain. Like, I think he makes it mandatory that he can't be a villain.
He's so good.
I think
He was good in Fast
I don't think he can lose a fight. I don't think he can lose a fight either.
No, he
I don't
can't.
think he can lose a fight.
Like him, Vin Diesel, and Statham in Furious 7 had to have the equal amount of punches and blows, and neither one could look weaker than the other. It's in there. It's in their contracts.
And like that's just stupid, man. That's just dumb, man. Like even Chuck Norris lost fights in this movie. Like, come on.
Yeah, he lost to Bruce Lee.
Did you know Chuck Norris
like...
built the hospital he was born in? Sorry, I had to say it.
I love the Chuck Norris man. But yeah, that actually plays a part in why people don't take Fast and Furious seriously.
And like because of that, we know how Black Adam's gonna go, more or less. Like he's gonna start out as a kind of a bad guy, but not really. Then he's gonna meet the kid and the mom, and he's gonna turn to a good guy.
See what those executives at Warner Brothers are thinking is he's done it with the Fast and Furious franchise. Maybe he could do it for us. No.
It's not gonna work like that. See, I want Black Adam to do good, but because I want to see Dr. Fate. This is gonna be the first time we see Dr. Fate.
Dude, that suit looks really good.
He looks good.
It's like, I mean, it's Dr. Fate.
Brosnan in a while, and there's a lesson to be learned here. Pierce Brosnan used to be everywhere, and then he wasn't, and now he's Dr. Fate. There's a lesson there. There's a lesson there, Dwayne.
Absence makes the heart grow fonder.
I actually think he's gonna end up stealing the show, and he'll be the main face of DCU.
That's not gonna happen. Considering the DC is about to start over, that doesn't make any sense. So
they might be getting sold again.
They might get sold again.
Like Dr. Fate would be a better show.
He's everywhere.
It's like, man, if you could get Dr. Fate and Constantine working with each other.
That would slap.
Honestly, DC, just make a Dr. Fate movie. No one's gonna see Black Adam.
I think they should. I think they will make a Dr. Fate film because that's just too popular.
I mean, like as Black Adam visually, The Rock looks great, but it's just it's the character. Like,
it's just him.
Like the thing
Dwayne.
is, he's not an anti-hero. He's an
anti-villain.
He's always leaning towards more the dark side.
Kind of like Doctor Doom for DC,
but he's got a good heart underneath. You know, that's the complexity of his character.
How much you want to bet? It's gonna be like, it's gonna come down to this. Like, the villain is gonna promise
he's everywhere.
Black Adam that he can bring his son back or whatever. Like, he has a choice. Yeah. He literally can get his son back, but he just has to sacrifice the woman and the kid he loves just to save his son. That's exactly what's gonna happen. I just got this huge vibe. That's what's gonna happen. Like,
I'm Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
He's everywhere. Like, he's everywhere. He's everywhere.
Like,
I can't get rid of him.
He's going to probably be in Pirates.
People want him in Marvel. People want him in Marvel and Star Wars.
No, sorry. The final. You want to know what the final nail in the coffin was for me, Darius? When Danny mentioned being in Pirates of the Caribbean. That was the final nail. I was like, no.
Keep him out of Pirates. Keep him out of Marvel. Keep him out of Star Wars. No.
Bro, he's the dude that wants to like.
The Rock in Star Wars? Are you serious?
If you smell what I'm saying,
the Rock is cooking.
Like, so what if the Rock will be the guy that
is he gonna be playing? Is he gonna be playing one of the Boba Fett's people, man? Is he gonna be a Mandalorian or something? A big old Mandalorian?
Oh no!
Big Mandalorian coming at you.
I'm not gonna lie, he does look like he would be related though to like the guy that plays Boba.
Yeah, maybe he should be related to Reva.
Oh,
look! We're on Dwayne Johnson here.
No, but imagine him in Star Wars with a lightsaber. Imagine The Rock with the lightsaber.
Hey, put it this way: if fictional characters were eggs in that little training exercise that Chosen has, if I had the Reva egg, I wouldn't even try and protect that egg. I'd just say, yeah, take it. But he's everywhere. Like, he's everywhere. Everywhere.
I'm trying to figure out what type of pirate is he gonna be. Like, what are you gonna be doing? Like, what are you gonna be doing? Like,
he's gonna play the exact same character. He's gonna be that guy who can't relate to humans or something. Like the same character he plays in every movie he's in. Like, that's what he is.
He's not the new Jack Sparrow. He's not gonna be the new Jack Sparrow. No one will accept him as the new Jack Sparrow. Like
I like The Rock, but he doesn't have that kind of charisma. Like you
don't hire The Rock for his act. Like you hire him for charisma. Like that's what you hire him for. This whole Go ahead, RJ. Like I need to just get this.
Okay, here's my thing about the Pirates franchise. Okay.
Oh God.
Hold on. Let me finish. Why
Don't
can't
mention
you bring? Okay, if you're not gonna bring back Johnny Depp, can you bring back Orlando Bloom?
Yeah.
Why has no one brought that up?
Or get someone with some charisma in there, like Chris.
So get this.
That would sell. Oh, Orlando Bloom.
We were talking about this. Me and Jacob was talking about this. So allegedly, the rumors is it's like they want The Rock and they want Margot Robbie to be the new couple of the freaking Pirates.
Just
I don't
because they're
know
the
how.
faces of DC. No.
Wait.
No.
Danny, did you say couple?
Like, she's the main character, but like he's the eye candy, if that makes sense. He's the Elizabeth in the situation.
What?
Just
Yes.
because he did Jungle Cruise does not mean he's going to be a swashbuckler on the high. No.
Did anyone even watch Jungle Cruise?
No.
I don't think anyone did.
No.
I didn't.
I did.
Like Jumanji's fine. Jumanji works because the cast has charisma.
Cast
That's
is
why it
funny.
works. Yeah, it's a good cast. But you
I
can't
never saw
do that
that
with
movie.
every franchise. Like, you can't coast off charisma. Like, you can't just do that.
I'm so, it's just my problem with this movie isn't with the movie itself. I'm just sick of The Rock. Like I'm just rocked out. Like it's just fatigue. I'm sick of seeing the guy. Like everywhere I look, he's there. It's just like, can you fuck off
Like,
for 30 seconds?
It's like Peter and Far From Home. Everywhere I go, I see his face.
That's
Literally.
what I said.
Everywhere. I'm like, I look again. I love some Rock. Most electrifying man in all of entertainment. I love a bit of The Rock. But
Whoa!
it's time now. Like he's becoming the John Cena of movies.
No, you know what it's like? It's probably like how people felt about Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 80s, where he was in everything for like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but it is
He's the new action star, basically.
It is.
But the thing is, he's doing all this stuff, and again, he does these Instagram videos. So 4 a.m. working out, getting my hands dirty. I'm shooting a new movie later. I'm shooting a movie in between that movie. I'm shooting a series of that, and I'm on the Conan O'Brien show. Like it's like literally, he's doing all that with it. Like
This man did a video with Aaron
He's
Donald.
not
He did a
human.
workout video with a football player,
He's not
Aaron
human.
Donald. Why are you doing a workout video with a
because he
football player?
can. He's everywhere.
It's like,
Let
I'm
that
just
man
like,
You know
focus
what? At
season.
this point, can we get The Rock as a Power Ranger?
You know
oh
what?
Lord.
Fuck it. The Rock and Cobra Kai. You know what? Do it.
Do it.
Oh my god, make him the next villain.
Make him a sensei. Johnny and
Make him
Daniel
Sensei
versus The
Kim's
Rock.
like friend that calls for help.
Like you
Danny
see him in his
Johnny
big
versus
old
Rock.
gi, and he's like he can't even fit in it anymore. Like, man, I need to cut off the sleeves.
Dude, imagine him fighting Daniel and Johnny.
No, you know what? He'll be so hench in the gi, right? It would look like he's wearing a bra, like that,
Wait,
or
just-
a bikini.
just
That's what it
make
would look
him-
like.
Flexes,
Make
no, he
him an
flexes
off-
and he flexes and it like breaks.
Make him an off-brand
Put it
Terry
this way,
Silver.
Sensei
Get him to
Kim
go,
says,
Asa!
Jumbi stance, and then he goes, let's, and then just everything rips open like that bloody.
It's-
you
it's
know
just
that
like,
old
yeah,
advert
I'm
with
used
the
to-
spice-
I'm used to that.
And since he's not allowed to use a fight,
Look at
he's gonna
Well,
fight.
I-
If you're gonna get Dwayne in, you might as well go all out. Get like Denzel,
that's
Get,
funny,
like,
face.
Denzel and Cobra Kai. Oh,
get Terrence Howard.
I just want a break from him, man.
Keep Terrence Howard. He can stay in Hustle and Flow. Keep him over there.
I do have one request. Can we bring him back in multiverse for MCU?
Whoop that trick. Whoop that.
Terrence, oh yeah, roadie variant. Why not? Let's go.
I wouldn't mind it.
Wait,
Oh,
I thought
man.
you said that have. Wait, hold on a second. I thought you guys said for a second. I thought Jacob said The Rock is a roadie variant.
God! Oh
He claims Lord Zed.
no! Oh no! Oh god! Childhood ruined. Childhood.
Rita.
Imagine every time Lord Zed is on
Rita.
screen going, "End of the
I'm
world." It's
sorry,
like, "End
but
of the
face-
world." It doesn't
Wait,
matter.
can I
what
tell
I'm
you who
walking
should?
with.
Can I tell you who should
Rolling,
play Lord Zed? It would really change the dynamic of the show, though. Vincent D'Onofrio. Imagine him as Lord Zed.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
Can you
not Lord
imagine
Zed. Sorry,
the Power
imagine
Rangers
him as
are about to
Zordon.
morph, right?
Imagine
And the
him
Rock's
as
just like,
Zordon.
It doesn't matter why you're morphing.
Imagine The Rock as Zordon.
Oh Lord.
Big old
Like
head.
he has that big old head, but he does his eyebrow look where it's like going up. Like
Wait, imagine Kingpin. Imagine Kingpin. He's like saying stuff to like the Rangers. They're like, "Are you sure you're good?" Want to take over this?
I have to go to the bathroom. I can't.
They want The Rock in everything. They want him in Creed now too.
What?
Oh no!
What? Why
I'm
Creed?
sorry, but-
What did he do?
Do you know what? Can you just put him in the Expendables at this point?
I mean, he
surprised
fits.
he's not in
Isn't
there.
he? I'm actually
He
surprised.
fits-
Why is he
fits
not in
that.
there?
He fits that. Actually.
I'm very surprised.
Yeah,
I'm
like
very
why
surprised
get
he hasn't
him
been
in
put
there?
in that yet. Yeah, put him in the Expendables. I don't mind that.
He would
stop
actually
putting
fit
him
I
in
think-
everywhere else.
Put Stone
I think
Cold.
Sylvester Stallone. I don't think Sylvester Stallone wants him in there because like he'll take up the star
I'm
power.
surprised Vin Diesel ain't in that shit.
Because you know The Rock will go, it doesn't matter how you talk. It's like,
Oh my god! Someone said The Rock as Miles Morales. What?
no, The
Nah,
Rock.
The Rock.
You know
how the
how like,
Karate Kid-
Into the Spider-Verse plays out? Instead of you're a sunflower.
No,
it'll
make
go,
him
"You're
Miles'
welcome."
uncle. No, make him Prowler.
Put him in the James Gunn universe, and then James Gunn could just kill him off.
Next topic, please. I don't want to
That'd
talk about
be
that.
funny.
They should have
but,
made him
like,
Bloodsport.
what's his name in Deadpool 2? He was in,
How
like,
about
one
we
scene.
stop putting him in every universe?
Oh my god! If he's in Deadpool 3, and
No,
they
you know
just
what?
kill him
You
off.
know how the Karate Kid is going to be an adult this time? He should be the adult that gets taught how to fight. He should be The Rock.
Oh Lord.
You know what?
No.
Sony would actually do that. Sony would actually do that shit. Why did I say that? Now they're going to do it.
Dude, I still can't believe the plot I read. I mean, that sounds worse than the Jaden Smith.
Oh,
one.
are we going to talk about that today? Are we going to talk about the Karate Kid?
We have to.
No.
And the
Not
fact it's
really.
coming out in
It's not on there.
2024.
The fuck, it's not on my list. I don't know what the hell you guys are talking about.
King doesn't know if it's real or not.
We don't need to talk about that. That's irrelevant.
We don't. We're having positive
Another day
thoughts
to
right
solve
here.
for Sony. That's all. That's all. It is. All it is.
Oh, we're still talking about The Rock. Oh, bollocks.
Well, guys, read what FaZe just said. Recast Addison Rae, and he's all that Rock.
Are you trying to kill Tanner?
I mean, I agree. I agree with the recast Addison Rae bit, but not with The Rock.
Do you know what?
Just
Fuck
don't
it,
make a sequel at all.
You know what? I give up. Just put The Rock in everything. Put
Wait,
him in,
oh my god,
put him
guys.
in CBBS,
Guys.
put him in Adventure Time, put him in
No.
everything. Put
Make
him in
him
everything.
make him Batman in the Matt Reeves universe.
Oh God, no.
Big old
No.
Batman coming at you.
Honestly, might as well make him
Two-Face.
Bane. He's big enough to do it.
Okay, Bane, he needs the acting still.
Yeah, but
Keep
he's going to
him
want
away
to have
from
some lines.
Spider-Man and Batman.
He's going to go,
If you smell what back I'm breaking.
like, that's he's going to want to have lines. It's going to like, no, Dwayne, you shush. Bane doesn't say much. Shush. And he's Russian as well. Shut up.
Why are you here?
Why are you here?
I'm actually curious who the Rock could. I mean, I'm actually curious who could
What?
play
They should
Bane.
make The Rock Goku and then the Dragon Ball.
How about not?
Piccolo.
I'm not gonna lie, but the more you guys say,
He's
this
already
stuff,
bald. Why not make him Piccolo?
They should have made him Morbius.
Why didn't they make?
Oh,
why
God.
didn't they recast Andor
No, if-
with The Rock?
If The Rock was Morbius, the movie would be even worse, bro. That'd be. Oh no.
I mean, you've seen how.
It's real with the
You've got
wars.
a Jared Leto flying at you. Just imagine The Rock flying at you.
Oh man.
The Rock should have been.
I mean,
flying.
they ain't.
I'm done talking about The Rock, so y'all can.
Yeah, let's transition. I want to get off The Rock. Like, I'm seeing The Rock everywhere. I don't.
Right.
You know, how about this? How about this? I'm getting him off my screen. How about? We're changing topic. What's the next topic? We're off with The Rock now.
We are talking about our good old man Henry Cavill, still in the
What
DC
is
universe.
Can someone explain to me what is happening? What is
I-
going on?
I can't rant about this anymore. If I do, I'm just gonna cry. So
Jacob, you gotta. Who gets replace Henry Cavill? Do it.
who are you gonna get to replace Henry Cavill? Who are you gonna replace him with? What's
The
true?
Rock.
Aaron?
The Rock.
Oh fuck! Set myself up for that. Damn it!
It's already happening.
That already happened though.
So King, are we just like just in general, like what's going on, or?
Yeah, he's still in the DC universe.
Yeah, it's probably
Is
not
he
happening. Is he though? Is he?
Can someone tell me what's
The Rock
happening?
is though. We've got The Rock. Yeah.
I'm just gonna come out and say it. I think Henry Cavill's gone. He's leaving. He's leaving Warner Brothers. it needs to be said. Okay, there's no one knows what the hell's going on over there.
Dude, Warner Brothers doesn't know what's going on. They don't even know if they're gonna have DC in the next 5 years. Like they might sell that. Like we don't know what's.
Hey, if Universal get it,
Universal, Paramount.
They have Universal. Nolan,
because you can have your thoughts on some of the stuff that Universal put out, but they do treat it with respect.
Yeah. And yet, what else is Universal doing? They're not doing anything else.
They need something to replace it with. They got a lot of franchises going out
over there.
Fast and Furious going out. Jurassic World's gone out. Halloween potentially is going out. It better go out.
You can.
I have doubts. I have my doubts. I don't know if I trust Halloween ends anymore. But we'll talk about that.
With what I've heard, same thing.
Yeah.
Hey man, but think about this: if you get Universal, you have a potential. You could do a Incredible Hulk versus Superman movie.
I hope not. I might be the only one that doesn't want that. The Rock said he wants to have a crossover of Marvel and DC. I'm like, no.
Shut this guy up, man.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but this guy, he can't be the guy that does it.
Maybe in like 20 years, when both of them are actually established
on the same, on par with each other.
Yeah, does DC even have a roster right now? Like,
I just feel like
no.
This shit gives me a goddamn.
Kevin Feige's like, nah, we're good.
No, in my opinion, DC and Marvel are at their best when they are separate. You do not make.
People talk about the comics. People talk about the comics. Those comics where they cross over,
sugar, spice, and everything nice. You keep them separate. You don't mix oatmeal. Keep them separate.
It's a logistical nightmare because who wins the fight? You piss half the fans off. If you do
and
that.
put it this way, Marvel's board is going to say, "Well, hold on a minute here. Excuse me. You're going to have nerd arguments in the boardrooms."
Well, actually, Batman will beat Spider-Man. Well, actually, Spider-Man will beat Batman.
Will beat Spider-Man
really
because of prep time. Well, what if we take away prep time? Yeah, got
yeah.
No, Batman fans are so annoying with that prep time shit, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah. As big as Batman fan as I am, it kind of gets annoying. Well, it is annoying.
Batman can beat prep time. He beat Goku with prep time. No, the fuck he couldn't.
No, he can't.
No, your prep time means nothing.
What kind of crap is that? Could be Goku. Oh, I've heard it all now. I have to lie down for a few seconds. I can't.
But yeah, like
I'm sorry, but Henry Cavill's gone. Henry Cavill is gone. I don't believe.
Honestly, I don't think Henry Cavill wants to do superhero films in general anymore. I think he just wants to do The Witcher because he gets paid.
Don't blame him.
I don't blame him because what WB did to him over these last 7 years has been awful.
Do they not like money?
No, apparently not.
Because like I was thinking that he was gonna. I was thinking that once we get to the D23 stuff, I thought he was gonna actually be there. But like I want
an investigation. There needs to be a documentary done about this. Right? What's happened behind the scenes?
Yeah, they need to do a WB.
What has Henry Cavill done to the board? Right? He's got pictures of someone or something because there is no way you've got the perfect Superman right there. Right? Arguably one of the best superhero movies ever made, and you done fuck all with it.
Fuck all.
Nah, we'd rather do Black Adam instead. You'd rather do Black Adam instead.
I'll put it this way: the only way that Black Adam movie is saved is if Henry Cavill does that alleged cameo appearance. Allegedly,
it's not gonna happen.
And I'm not sure that's gonna happen.
Be another Shazam thing. You know what? If I didn't like myself, I would treat myself like Henry Cavill. You know, the way DC are treating him, where I do streams like this from now on. You only see half of me. This might not be me. This could be someone else. Like that Shazam end credit scene stinger. Like that's what it is.
Because the thing is, and this is just my personal opinion, I don't think he wants to go to Marvel because like part of him still wants to play Superman, of course, or whatever. I mean, but like,
who wouldn't want to play Superman? Like that's arguably the second or third most iconic superhero ever, but they just won't let him. They just won't let him do it.
For the most part, for the most part, his only demands is, and I don't know why they just won't just give him his freaking demands, is
documentary about this.
let him have creative control over the Superman stuff, because like he knows what's going on. Like he studied the character. Like the dude reads the comic books, and he watches all the series. Like he has studied Superman, bro. Like
a study and a documentary done on this.
I know why they won't do it, because suits never want to admit that they're wrong. They never want to admit that someone knows more than them.
Yeah.
This is how they operate. This is why they try to tell directors how to direct their movies, how they try to tell writers how to write their movies. They don't want.
I mean,
Warner Brothers.
I don't want to.
Why all the creatives are saying no to Warner Brothers, because they're like you want to.
I don't.
Cancel my shit when it's finished. I gotta write my movie. Fuck off.
I just hate. I don't even want to bring it up, but something with his last name is rhymes with writers and everything. Like had to deal with Warner Brothers crap. I'm surprised. Yeah.
Oh, him.
Yeah. Yeah. He shall not be named. If you know, you know.
We're gonna treat him like Voldemort. We don't.
I think Warner Brothers is literally trying to piss everyone off. Like how they handle.
They're doing a flipping great job of that.
Look at how they handle Ray Fisher. Look at how they handle Batgirl. Look at how they handle. They keep
canceling animated stuff. Mission achieved. You've pissed off everyone.
When you're like competing with Sony at being the worst studio in Hollywood,
and the thing is, the dude.
Competition, but.
The dude that wanted the Dan dude that wanted to be the charge of the DC thing or whatever, the new Kevin Feige or whatever, he said, those Snyder fans scared him off, like talking about them Autobots and everything. Like he said, like, nope, I ain't doing it. Never mind. Like, it's crazy, bro.
When there's a legitimate argument to be made that Sony is doing a better job than you. You need to take a look at yourself and be like, what am I doing?
Take one good look in the mirror, because it's a bloody disgrace. It's a disgrace. It's shocking. It's shocking behavior. This is why the Warriors lost 3.
This is why the Warriors blew a 3-1 lead, because
this is why the Falcons. This is why the Atlanta Falcons blew a 28-3 lead in the Super Bowl with Tom Brady. This is that kind of stupidity. This is that kind of stupidity on display.
All they had one job.
It's just sorry.
Just make a goddamn Superman movie. Just do it. Like,
Man is still super fuck's sake.
But then they'll say, "Oh, but we're resetting the DCEU. We can't do it."
I don't care.
I don't
care anymore.
I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care about Superman.
Darius, I'm gonna be. We have to be like Vegeta when he turned Super Saiyan for the first time. I don't care anymore. I'm done.
I'm tapped out, bro. Until the Batman 2 comes out, that's when you win me up. I'm done.
Yep.
Hey, I'm just waiting for Peacemaker.
I don't even care about the Flash anymore. That's the point I'm at. I don't care. I could care less. I don't care.
It's like
then we'll talk about that. So then
I'm just ready for Peacemaker. I mean, bring on the Batman 2. See what we got.
And Blue Beetle for the boy Sholo. Gotta support Blue Beetle.
Yeah, Blue Beetle for Sholo. You know what? I like Gal Gadot. Also, if they do Wonder Woman 3, and it needs to be a different director, Patty Jenkins.
He might not make a Wonder Woman 3. Apparently,
Gal Gadot might be done.
She might be done. Apparently, yeah.
I think now is a good time to just scrap everything.
Also, can Blue Beetle please not suck? Please don't suck.
You know what? At this point, if you ain't got Henry Cavill coming back, just get rid of DCEU entirely. Just get rid of it.
They should have done. They should have done that.
It's Batman anyway. It's Batman.
I give up.
I mean, it's literally Walter Hamada's fault, man. Like he put DC way down into the ground to where like even if a new person wants to do something with it, they can't. Like there's nothing to work with. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is so sprint.
Warner Brothers is so bad that they can only afford to release one movie for the rest of the year, and that movie was Don't Worry, Darling, and that shit's about to bomb. That's how
and
bad
also the title is very fitting for that. So
and that movie has so many problems. Look it up.
Oh no, it's saying "Don't worry, darling." It's basically telling the fans, "Don't worry, darling. DC will be fine."
You got the
Well,
director.
we're worried. So
the director having problems with Florence Pugh. You got Harry Styles spitting on people. Like what the hell?
Harry Styles just go somewhere and sit down. Seriously.
That's nasty, bro.
Harry Styles spitting on Chris Pine, bro. Like,
wait a second.
No, it's just
Harry Styles is spitting on people.
yeah.
Okay, that's made this whole little segment worth talking about.
There's a video on it. There's a video out there.
Yeah. Hey man, Henry Styles need to get his butt whooped because if you spitting on people, you deserve a butt whooping, dog.
Yeah.
Nobody's spitting on me, bro. Hell no.
Fighting me.
I don't care. I don't care if it's my. I don't care if it's my own family. I don't care if it's one of my own. On somebody, hey man, I am helping you give. You just getting beaten up, bro. You by yourself, like. I'll join the other dude to help him out, bro. You don't spit on nobody.
You'd be like this.
Coffee.
Me is like this. My granddad,
you don't spit on nobody. That's funny.
My granddad told it. He's like, when somebody spits on you, that means they think of you as lower than the ground.
Or the trash.
Yeah, you gotta fight. You gotta fight them. You gotta beat their ass. Beat that ass.
Beat that ass.
No, I'm talking like you go.
I was doing all in.
Hawk season 3. Hawk season 3 type stuff. You gotta do what you gotta do.
Yeah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Damn.
But yeah,
no, I'm serious, man. You don't do that shit.
Man, anytime we talk
about
do that. It's just depression, man. I just feel like
fighting for this for real.
I'm gonna see what like for the DC segments going forward. I'm gonna see what I could do, pump it up a little bit.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I'm trying.
Can we just make a thing right now? Can we just take DC off the itinerary?
Yeah, I'm so sick of it. Until they,
DC, DC and Sony.
Now you know what?
I was gonna say
replace it with anime or something. Like I can't.
You know what? I'll talk about anime over DC any day.
Until we get some news on Peacemaker, Blue Beetle, the Batman 2, Henry Cavill.
I was gonna hold on, ladies. Can I speak? Jeez, I got something in the plans. All right, I gotta talk with Jacob about it.
It's just good business.
Nobody doesn't know what good business is anymore. They forgot.
It's like calm down. I got you. I see what's going on. Like I'm gonna work with Jacob. Me and Jacob will talk about
Norman
it.
said to Peter in the first Spider-Man. Thank God for you. Thank God for you. Because anytime DC is mentioned, I have a physical reaction to it. I'm just like, oh shit, DC is mentioned. Crap.
Depression comics. That's what it is. Okay, like listen. Like I said, yeah, it could either be. There's like probably 3 answers. Either one, he wants to be Superman again, but like he just can't say anything. He's probably still Superman. 2, he's probably joined Marvel and he's probably just waiting for it just to appear in Loki 2. Or 3, he just doesn't want to do superhero movies in general anymore, and like he makes more money doing The Witcher or whatever, because I think he gets paid like $1 million a week or something like that for every episode. So, I mean,
I just want somebody to give us an answer on what, because with this whole back and forth Henry Cavill
clarification. See,
it's been 5 years.
Now you see what I'm going through. Now you see what I'm talking about. Clarification.
5 years.
It's not that hard.
I think you guys might need to change their name from Detective Comics to something else.
Also, can we talk about how DC Comics makes no sense? You're saying Detective Comics. You're saying comics twice.
That's what. There's a word for it. Topology. It's just
that is shit.
It's just Detective Comics. Like shit. It's a mouthful. Let's just transition out of this. I need to get out of this bloody depression zone. Like, take me out of the depression zone.
Jesus.
Yeah. Let's talk about Iron Man 3. Oh god.
That's not very positive though. Iron Man 3.
You know what? It's just slightly more positive than the.
I mean, there's good things in that movie. There's good things in that movie. I don't know if that's a hot take. There's good.
Iron Man 3. I'm sorry, dog. That one was a little trash to me. You know what? I'll just say it. But it's better than Thor: The Dark World.
Iron
better
Man
on-
3.
We've got like one half on and one half off.
Iron Man 3, Mandarin twist aside, is a good movie. That's my hot take.
Do you know what?
I
I was
agree.
saying this the other day that you've got a really good movie in Iron Man 3. It's just the Mandarin thing drags it down so
It's
much.
the Mandarin thing that's unforgivable.
And
It's Tony-
believe me,
Tony's
it's
arc.
unforgivable.
Because Tony's arc with the whole anxiety stuff and
It's
the
so good.
learning
I
to be
like
more than it suits is really good. But it's just the
Midlife
Mandarin-
crisis.
You know, I'll
Man,
take
dude.
Iron Man 3 over Thor: Love and Thunder any day.
Oh yeah, any day.
Hey, yeah, I agree with that, sir. Yeah.
Just saying.
It's not like bottom 5 MCU. It's like
Thor: Love and Thunder is.
Do you know? I'd say it's one of the movies that people are indifferent towards. Like it's not going to be top. It's not going to be bottom. It's just going to be.
It's not gonna be held out as great, but it's not gonna. It's not people. Don't, it's not trash either. It's just. It's a passable movie.
It's okay. It's decent.
It's like Age of Ultron for me.
I think the thing that saves it is Tony's arc, like throughout the movie, like the anxiety. And
Nothing
also,
without that suit, you shouldn't have it.
and also
I do.
come to terms that he's more than just a suit. And I think that's a good realization for Tony in the film.
I do like the father-son dynamic, though. A lot of people said they didn't like that.
Wait, with
I actually really like that. I thought that was
the
cool.
kid.
I hope they bring him back. I hope they bring him back in Iron.
I like that. They should
Iron Lad, he's right there, Marvel.
They should have like did more with that in that movie.
I think what happened is the kid got busy with Jurassic World. That's what I think happened.
I think.
Oh yeah, that is the same kid.
Because they went to the effort to bring him back at Endgame at the funeral scene. So.
I think they have plans for him in Ironheart. I would say, or Armor Wars, but yeah, like the villains would drag the movie down. Like if you're gonna do the Mandarin twist, you have to make the actual villains interesting, and they just were not like.
I was hurt as an Iron Man fan. I was hurt.
They gave Killian the same like generic like, oh, I was a nerd and then you did something wrong to me and now I became this fucking supervillain. Like they gave him the Incredibles thing.
He's evil turn.
And the thing is, he was so,
I am the Mandarin. I said, "Oh, get this Ken-looking arsehole out of here."
He like. I'm gonna just say this though. Iron Man villains are fucking trash,
They're
dude.
bad. Besides,
Albert Einstein. Yeah, he was the
Whiplash
best.
was shit.
Whiplash was terrible.
Justin Hammer was okay, but he didn't do anything.
You should have brought him
You'll be
back
seeing
in
me
the third
again
one.
real soon.
Armor Wars, hopefully, please, Armor Wars. Please.
Not real soon, but we're seeing him at least.
A lot of early
Stop
MCU,
doing
a lot
that,
of that's one thing. A lot of early MCU villains are not that good. Like they're not. Besides like Loki,
Yeah, they're trash.
they're not good. Like, but Killian is like, he's. I just didn't buy it. Like he just wasn't intimidating at all. Like the whole thing. Oh, Tony didn't show up to this thing on the roof, even though he didn't really have to. That would have fucking turned into a supervillain. It's like, really, dude? Like that's your motivation?
They also kind of make Tony like they tried so hard in that flashback scene to make him like a piece of shit. Like,
yeah.
All right, Tony's an asshole.
You're telling me this, and I don't believe you.
Yeah, like,
Don't believe you.
Job at making me think you actually believe this.
He's not like a asshole where he.
Dude, he was trying to hook up. He was trying to hook up with some chicks, man.
He wouldn't.
He's trying to hook up with a chick.
I just don't believe.
But all I'm saying is like they tried so hard to make him a dick. It's like he's not that.
I mean, Tony's not that bad, but like, dude, it was just the wrong time at the wrong moment. He's trying to, you know.
I just don't believe that Tony wouldn't. Like, even if he blew the dude off, he would like message him the next day, like, "Yo, my bad. We can meet some other time."
Like they tried so hard to make him like just get up. It was just like,
it's annoying.
And then the whole like Pepper thing where she was trying to like, I get it. Like Tony's suits thing was a bit much, but you should understand right now.
That was a bit haunting. I was like, oh damn, that's a bit scary. But then she was like, I'm going downstairs. I'm like, okay, all right, just calm down.
Yeah,
like,
I'm sorry. Like, Pepper, this was the worst I've seen.
Clearly, I get it. She's scared, but clearly this man is.
I'll take one Amanda leaving Daniel with the kid scene over that.
Yeah, that was. It was kind of the same type of thing, but Cobra Kai did it a lot better because like Pepper was
much better.
You should have known that this man was going through something. Like this man almost died, and like
And also, like, she
I understand you've got an itinerary to keep with your clipboard, but I mean, he just went through a portal with a missile. Just to say.
Also, she knew what she signed up for when she knew who he was.
Yeah,
You
he was already
knew
Iron Man. He was Iron Man before you got
knew
the
what you signed up for.
Yeah.
What else? I do like the direction, like Shane Black. Like I think he brought like a unique style.
Yeah,
I
agree with that.
The Christmas stuff was cool, and the whole mystery. I do like the Happy scene though. Like when Happy was trying to stop the guys in the like the hotel place or whatever.
Yeah.
I like that stuff. But also, Tony's an idiot. He told the terrorists where he lived.
Yeah, that's dumb.
Yeah.
They were like, "Yo, this is gonna be cool." No, that's dumb as shit and stupid.
That might be the dumbest thing any hero's ever done in any MCU movie. That's just
you know what, Tony? You are the world's dumbest smart guy.
In my opinion, like this was like to me, this was like that first red flag movie of the MCU. Just to me, like because once again, I was like, "Yo, why they just mistreat?"
I'll tell you,
Mandarin
the
like
best
that.
moment in this movie for me was when Rhodey's in the suit and he's like, "Don't open, don't open, do not open." All right, let's go. And then he tries to start, physically getting in, and then and he's like, "Breathe fire." Okay.
I do like when all the suits show up at the end. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was
cool.
Could have used them in a future movie, perhaps.
Yeah, then he just never does it again. But we don't talk about that.
He does it again.
Could have used them in freaking Endgame.
Could have used them in Age of
Ultron. They could have Thanos. But whatever.
Could have used them in Age of Ultron as well.
I think this is also kind of a rough patch in Tony's character. This movie kind of starts it because he's kind of an asshole. Iron Man 3, and he kind of is. And then in Age of Ultron, he's even more of an asshole.
He was also an asshole in Homecoming too.
Yeah, the whole Ultron thing.
And then it starts the trend of him just being a bit of a dick, Again,
I'm sorry. This is the one Peter moment.
This is how you do trilogies, people. You bring the character right back to the roots.
If in Homecoming, if I
was Kid 3,
what?
Man,
what'd you say, RJ?
No, I'm saying if I was Peter in Homecoming, I would have said, "Man, Tony, screw you. You ain't taking shit, man." No.
Yeah, Tony's like, you need to be more responsible. You built Ultron.
You ain't doing that. You built Ultron. You do anything, bro.
Let's not mention the amount of terrible things you've done, Tony. Just putting it out there.
Yeah, it's one of those. That's like calling the kettle black. Excuse me, Mr. Stark. You almost destroyed the world more than twice because of your stupid projects.
Not to mention the amount of warmongery he was doing before
the weapons that were sold to terrorists. Did you forget
the weapons of last destruction. I said last.
See, what I disliked about Tony's past was his ironmongery. As was reinforced by Obadiah Stane.
That's the one thing I do agree with Cap on. Tony didn't. If Tony's first few movies, he was just fixing problems that he caused.
Yeah.
Which is still good. You should always try to fix your mistakes, but
yeah. But then he became that one teacher that he goes on like this like teaching class for some reason, and then like the cool teacher that used to be cool now ends up being like some weird hippie manifesto dude trying to tell you about life, and it's like weird and like he's being like kind of like getting on your nerves. That's what Tully was to people.
You don't deserve it.
You don't deserve it.
My father made that shield. You don't deserve it.
And Cap's not perfect. Cap's not perfect either, but
yeah, he's not perfect. I know he's the wet dream of a certain thing a while ago. Like blonde hair,
the great white hope,
America.
The greatest nation in the world, man. They don't care. They don't care. It's just no. There's flaws to him too, but this movie in particular, like, it did one thing that I will never, ever, ever be a fan of. Iron Patriot.
Yeah, that was a bit much.
Excuse me. Hold
this
the
is phone. Another movie. This is another movie where this is like, you just why?
What are you doing to War Machine?
They don't like Rhodey.
And then they did these things. And they also had Tony blowing up the suits. Like, I'm done being Iron Man. Next fucking movie, he's Iron Man.
Yeah, like, take the thing out. Next bloody movie, putting it back. I'm like,
like, what's going on here? Like, what's happening?
Yeah, like, for some reason, I don't know what it is. Marvel Studios, why do you hate Rhodey so much? What did Rhodey do to you? Like,
hey, you know what? I know it was the first Avengers movie, right, that came up, and I know we're focusing on the main six, but it always boggled my mind why Rhodey wasn't there.
You're not telling me my boy Rhodey ain't rolling up?
Like, Rhodey would be there. Like, at least in my opinion, Rhodey should have been with the original team.
Huh, Josh Sweden. Wait, I wonder what happened to Josh Sweden. But
when Endgame is coming out and Don Cheadle was saying that's the first movie he felt like a true Avenger, I'm like, wow.
It's because the Russos care. Josh Whedon didn't. That's the difference.
Yep.
Bro,
Josh Sweetie Pie.
I'll tell you how.
I wonder why.
The Russos are, right? They cared about the little moments, like when bloody Iron Man and I'll just say the names, Tony and Rhodey both bloody did the double team punch on Giant Man. I'm like, yes, bro moment.
And then they even like T'Challa, like the whole thing of T'Challa didn't know Clint's name, and then he called his name. Like they even cared about the small stuff like that.
It pays off.
My name's Quinn.
Almost like that pay off.
I don't care.
I don't care.
Give it to me.
But yeah,
it's like
Iron Man
saying
3.
To RJ, like RJ's like, yeah, I'm the GOAT. I don't care. And then
I don't care.
10 streams later, I'm like, hey, GOAT. You know, it's...
Iron Man. Cap definitely has the best trilogy, and then Spider-Man, in my opinion. It goes Cap, Spider-Man.
I do get in frequent debates with people that I still stand by Winter Soldier as his best movie, just purely because Civil War is Avengers 2.5.
Sorry, man.
Thank you.
If we're keeping it
sorry,
like, the movie that transformed him, I gotta give it to him.
You know what's a damn shame? You know what's a damn shame?
I like Civil War more. That's the best MCU movie in my opinion.
No, that's fine. But what Jacob is saying that Winter Soldier is
Cap.
It is Cap.
And I'm not capping.
Like it is Captain
No
America.
cap.
Civil War is not.
Myself out. I just made the whitest joke ever.
It is Avengers 2.5. Like that's what Civil War is.
Civil War is damn great. You know what's a damn shame though? Depending on how Ant-Man 3 turns out, he might have a better trilogy than Iron Man.
Yeah.
Ouch.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll rewatch Iron Man more than Ant-Man.
We'll have two movies that are better. If Ant-Man 3 is good.
I mean, I'll rewatch Iron Man's trilogy more, but if Ant-Man has a better trilogy overall.
See, I'm not even a fan of the Ant-Man movies like that, but like, you know, they're not bad either. They're
They're consistent. Like it doesn't go like Iron Man, where it's like Iron Man's great, Iron Man 2 is end, and Iron Man 3 is end.
It's one of those things of like, I know that the Ant-Man movies ain't for me per se. It's like really for like your little cousins or something like that. That's who he's for.
One, I mean, it might change.
Ant-Man 3, like it might go crazy though. But
yeah. You an Avenger? Have I killed you before?
Have I killed you before?
Set up.
Oh,
set up.
That's that. Better than I kill my boy Scott.
You see why everyone was wondering why I was worried about that chosen phone call, like we were all worried? Because when you get a hint like that, oh yeah, I'll see you soon, Kumiko. Just in this instance,
that had me so scared, bro. I was like,
no, why are you doing this now? So Scott's probably gonna get the
Scott. Yeah, Scott just got his daughter back too. You know what happens when you're a father? You know what happens when you're a dad in the MCU? You die.
And it's just the emotional investment.
You did.
They better not kill my boy Scott.
I don't think they kill off Scott, but they might kill off Wasp. Or
they might kill off Hank. They might kill off
Hank. I think Hank.
Hank will probably
die this time. Like, because
the father-in-law
in the first film.
Yeah.
I think it'll be Hank.
Original Ant-Man.
Yeah, they're gonna kill off Hank.
And that what if one, that was disgusting. Jesus.
That's accurate to Hank Pym's character. Hank Pym is kind of crazy in the comics, and that was accurate.
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
That Hank was like.
I mean, they even had to water down.
What if maybe Hank? I almost call him Hank Man. What if Hank has actually had an interaction with Kang in the past?
I think he has.
Like our version of Hank. Like, what if he's actually had an interaction?
I feel like Kang has met all the Avengers in like different timelines.
Different timelines and universes.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if he's met R1 in this universe, like way back when. when he was younger.
I feel like either him or Janet has, because Janet might have met him in the quantum realm.
Because I can't see them killing Janet because they've had her dead for ages and they just brought her back. But
yeah, it'll be Hank.
It'll probably be Hank.
Hank's gonna die.
They'll make us think it's Scott, but Hank will be like,
yeah, that's gonna be a bait and switch death, isn't it?
Scott's a committed for the MCU, so he's not dying.
Scott's too good of a character. He's like the everyman.
He's the everyman.
Guy.
Does anyone have any orange slices?
Normal guy.
Normal dude.
Like they're not gonna kill off They're not gonna kill off Wasp. They're not gonna kill off Ant-Man.
The team,
They're not gonna kill off the dog. Not gonna kill off Cassie because she's gonna be Young Avengers. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Already the actress as well.
So the older dude, Hank, he's like,
I say he might
expendable.
be.
If you are a
he's
father
expendable.
in the MCU, if you're a father in the MCU, you're probably gonna die. This is how it works.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's just inevitable. It's how it works.
But,
yeah, that's heartbreaking. I'm not looking forward
Iron
to
Man
seeing
3.
I said this the other day, just while we're on Marvel. We've got some very depressing movies coming up. Like we've got Black Panther 2, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy 3. Someone's definitely dying in that. Someone's definitely dying in Ant-Man.
Really dark.
Secret Invasion might even be depressing, depending on what happens.
Oh, I can't wait for Secret Invasion. Street level Marvel.
Hey, I want the soundtrack of that trailer. That
music was hard.
Woohoo! Me and Darius talking about that like the other day. Like, dude, that trailer looks so.
And they timed it perfectly with the car explosions. I was like, Christ, I'm
Nick Fury being a badass. Let's go.
Yeah,
let's get it. Bring it on.
He's got that Rick Grimes beard from season 5. But yeah, it's just an interesting time in terms of MCU. But we can piggyback that into our next segment. Danny.
It's going to be D23, but overall, so what's your rankings on Iron Man 3 though? Like, what do you think it is?
Out
of 10?
Out of 10?
Yeah.
I give it a
6.
In sync.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
6.5.
It's enjoyable.
I'm gonna 6 or 7.
6.5.
I'll watch it if it's on TV.
Yeah. It's something that you don't go back to.
If I can't find nothing to watch, Iron Man 3's on, I'll put it on.
The thing is, it was the MCU's first Christmas movie, so I'll say that.
Yeah. It paved the way for Hawkeye in that way, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah. Like, there's a lot to like about the movie. Like, for all the flaws that it does have, Mandarin, aside from, and you think they would learn that with Taskmaster, clearly not repeating it again. But aside from that, there's a lot to like about the movie, and I think it does have it. Amongst all the shite, it does have some golden nuggets.
There's a good movie in there. If they just didn't make the Mandarin twist the thing, it would be.
Yeah. If they would have just made if you would have made the Mandarin at least like somewhat common accurate, I would have been happy. But
look at it this way: it did give us the Mandarin and Shang-Chi, which I think was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gave us Trevor Slattery in that as well, so that was cool.
Yeah.
Liverpool. Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, you could just put the Mandarin from Shang-Chi in it. That would have been way better.
Yeah, that would have been better. I would have we think the Mandarin is dead, and then 10 years, maybe 5 years, 10 years later, he appears back in Shang-Chi. There you go.
What you gotta do.
That's all you have to do. But
It's
we all can't get.
Yeah,
we can't always get what we want. We all can't always get what we want.
You're not getting what you want.
Tony dies and he comes back.
Yeah. It's sort of like that. Sort of like how Thanos was scared of Allfather. He's like, nah, I ain't coming until you dead, bro. Like,
he waited for One to die, for Ancient One to die.
He waited for all the overpowered powerhouses to die. And then he was just like, yeah, I'm scared of Whiplash,
But that's the only difference between Thanos and Darkseid. Darkseid don't care. He gonna show up to your
ways.
He'll show up by himself, dog. Like with the boom tube or whatever. Like,
yeah, dude,
this is the dude.
Stepped on Steppenwolf's head. That turned me on, man.
He's like, dude, he'd be like looking at you, but has his hands behind his back. You're like, all right, how many people I'm gonna have to kill today? I just got these eyes waxed now playing. Anyway, let's talk about D23, guys. From what there's been people saying it's been a 50-50 event. Most people didn't like what was going on in D23. because like they didn't really announce anything new or whatever. So how you guys feel about that? Yeah.
Can I go first?
Yep. Go for it, man.
Go ahead.
So again, people putting their expectations like they have it at a high and stuff.
Wait, Ty, you finished season 5 now. Damn, you're caught lacking, sir. Bloody hell. Damn it,
You're
Ty.
freaking slow, mofo.
Hello, Ty.
What's up, Ty? I think that they were really focusing on like the shows and stuff. And did I want like a Fantastic Four cast reveal? Yeah, but
Can they just announce that shit, please?
I that's what I like. They could have just given me
it out,
and I wouldn't like care about the other announcers. Like, just give me that, like, because I'm tired of these fan casts.
I have a feeling it's not John.
It's not even that I'm annoyed that they haven't done it yet. It's the fan casts are so annoying.
So annoying, yeah.
Yeah, I reckon like I think John.
Like, stop being spoiled, my guys. Like,
yeah.
Here's my thing,
quality over quantity. Come on.
Do you know how much stuff they announced at San Diego Comic-Con like a month ago?
Yeah, that like,
no, I need it.
Yeah,
it's like
hey,
and I'm
fan,
sure next year
fan entitlement. Add that to a future list, Danny.
Yeah,
like think about this logically for a second. If they announced everything this year, what the hell would they announce? What the hell would they announce next year?
Spider-Man 4.
Like, it was just like with the. Like, people were like literally like there were some Marvel fans that were so mad that they didn't get the Henry Cavill stuff. They didn't get the Denzel Washington stuff.
Well, that was fake anyway.
And even if
that's what I was saying. That's not...
No. Hold on.
Stop believing fake rumors.
Can we please say this? Did people actually believe Denzel was gonna be in Marvel?
I knew he wasn't gonna do it. That's not Denzel.
This is Denzel Washington. Okay.
And think about that. Even if it was true, don't you want to be surprised? Wouldn't you rather be surprised?
This goes into what we were saying earlier on at the start of the stream, where people need to be spoon-fed everything. Like, do you
need to know everything Marvel's going to do?
No, but I need to know everything because it's my life. It's like, well,
it's like, first of all, how
cool would it be? How cool would it be to be watching a movie and then Denzel pops up? You didn't know. Like, how cool would that be?
Dude, we would all collectively lose our shit. Like, yo, Denzel.
This is how I knew that thing was fake when they said John Boyega's coming back. I'm like, nah, there's the red flag right there. Like, that's Cap right there. Like,
he said he's done with blockbusters in general. He does not.
And this is my thing with that rumor mill that these rumors pop out from. John Boyega literally said, no.
He's done with Disney.
Very next day, there's a D23 announcement. He literally just said,
this is the thing. When we all like see stuff like that and we put it in the chat, we're like, if this is true, that's dope. The key thing is if it's true.
If
it's the big if. Yeah.
I'll ask the question.
What if? Is there maybe truth to some of those things? Yes. Maybe Henry Cavill is in Loki season 2. Maybe he is.
The thing is, the movie process and just Hollywood in general is always this thing that is constantly in flux. These negotiations happen behind the scenes for years on end without anyone knowing.
Yeah.
And they take a while sometimes.
So there might genuinely be some truth to the rumor, but it's important to not run with it to set your expectations so high to the point where you get the announcements and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I didn't get what I was promised. It's like, well, no, you weren't promised shit. Like, you weren't promised nothing.
That's my big thing. It's like, you were never promised this. So why are you getting? It's okay to be disappointed that you didn't get something, but don't get mad. Like you were.
Rogue Squadron's cancelled for us, but
it's just one of those things of people that are in the superhero movie genre are spoiled as hell now because you guys get everything that you want. Like, literally.
On where we're going, they forget where we've been. The amount of stuff that we've gotten is incredible.
That's very true.
You remember Phase 4. Say what you want about it, but we got so much content.
Do you remember 2007 when Ghost Rider 2 and Ghost Rider were like the standard for superhero movies? Do you remember that?
Nah, I do you even better. Y'all remember the 90 Batman films? Like, Jesus Christ. Yeah.
That's what me and King were saying beforehand about the Halloween movies. And shout out to my bro Sam's Nerd if he's watching. But we were basically saying that everyone's like, oh, Halloween Kills is so bad. And the evil dies tonight. Yeah, it's a bit repetitive. But
It's cheesy.
right?
Evil dies tonight.
And it is annoying. But let's not forget that we've come from Michael Myers, right, taking instructions from Busta Rhymes on what to do.
God damn it.
Right, we've had situations. We've had situations where Michael's impregnating his niece via cult magic. You know, we've had situations where Michael Myers doesn't even look like himself. So know your count your blessings, people, that you've not had to go through some of the turmoil.
Did you forget there was a Daredevil movie where they played to bring me back to life? Did you forget that?
Evanescence.
Hey, I remember that.
Everywhere.
Hey,
I mean,
it was in every movie theater. I remember that song.
You know what? There's something quite nostalgic about those early thousands ones, like Evanescence, Nickelback.
Bring me back to life.
Nickelback was
Did you guys forget that Catwoman exists?
It
does.
Yeah.
Wait, are you a fan of Nickelback, Danny?
Fuck no.
So you're not a fan of Only a Hero Can Save Us. I'm not gonna stand here and wait. Oh, come on, that's Spider-Man, man. It's classic.
I feel like people forget that.
I don't care.
Galactus was a fart cloud.
You don't care.
Galactus was a fart cloud, guys.
I'm gonna be like Tommy Lee in that one movie. I don't care.
Yeah, like it's crazy because as much as like Rogue Squadron being cancelled grinds my gears. Other than that, by and large, I don't really have any complaints with these. And the thing is,
it's just really the hardcore nerd fans that are just like.
We get a lot of these expo events round the year. This isn't the only one. There's San Diego Comic-Con. There's other events.
That was a month ago.
You know, announce something big next year.
Like I'll never forget when Jeffrey Dean Morgan was doing an interview for The Walking Dead, right? And he said that it was going to take a bit longer to come out. And someone in the audience literally went, "Boo!" And he said, "Oh God, just watch something else." Boo.
Like, and you acted like we're not getting Marvel. You act like we're not getting Marvel content. Black Panther comes out in 2 months. People, calm down.
We come from the era where you get a movie every 5 months or like one a year.
5 months.
So many shows.
And same thing with Star Wars.
The ones that we did get were
because if you want to be honest if you want to be 100% honest, I'd rather you guys don't get like maybe 4 or 5 projects instead of like 15 or 16 because you probably have some quality and character.
It's the age of instant gratification where people are so used to getting it given to them like that.
Yeah.
Wait for anything.
And people are like, it's not Star Wars fans too because they're like, "Where's the next trilogy? We just came off the last one." Like, calm down.
Are you sure you guys want more Disney Star Wars? How's that going right now? Like,
people that like it's sequel trilogy, it sucks.
Those people, I have a question for you. Do you really want another sequel trilogy, or do you want them to take their time to fix that mistake? Because
they're still trying to fix the content.
Still trying to fix this trilogy, for Christ's sake, and they need to fix Kenobi as well. So they've just,
I was just about to say, like, they didn't ruin your boy Kenobi. Like, it was like, whoo.
Yeah, you just couldn't wait. You just couldn't wait to bring that up. I did it ahead of you because I knew you'd bring it up.
We got
you award.
We got Andor. We got Mandalorian.
Darth Vader walking in like this.
He was walking like a Karen, dog. He was walking like a Karen.
He was like, "Can I speak to the manager here?" He had more. "Can I speak to your manager?" energy than Reva.
It's not even the line. It's the shaky cam. It's not even the line. It's the shaky cam.
You award.
It feels so Saturday morning cartoony, you know. I'm just sitting there and I'm like, "Oh my God, is this Pokemon or something?"
Pokemon.
Oh yeah, we gotta do a stream on Star Wars stuff, Jacob. This Andor week.
Yes, we have to indeed. We have to talk some more of that. But yeah, it's just, we're in that age of just fans being spoiled, It's if I was a teen growing up now, as much as some of the content is a bit 50-50, tasteful. By and large, there's some that is really flipping good. And I'd actually really be enjoying, like, when you load up Disney Plus and you've got all that library
Something
at
on there
your
for
feet.
everybody.
You have so much stuff on there.
There's
for
so
two
much
months.
stuff.
All in Star Wars like dominant.
There's so much. There's something for everybody. Even if I don't like
Yeah.
it, somebody else does, and that's cool. Like,
Yeah.
Enjoy it.
It goes back to what I always said. Like,
People might.
it's to the
might
point
like
to where
them
like
too.
you don't need to
Like,
debate who's the best
fine.
Batman. You don't need to debate who's the best Spider-Man or who's the best whatever. Like, dude,
It's
there's
an
enough.
irrelevant conversation, and it doesn't mean anything.
There's enough to go everywhere. Like,
If you want a Batman that's Punisher Batman and goes around killing people and
Go right ahead.
and has plot contrivances that stops him beating Superman's
y'all
ass.
can keep that. Y'all can keep that one.
Y'all can keep that one.
If you want smoke along down to earth, grounded, realistic,
I'll
Nolan
take that.
epic Batman, then you get the Dark Knight trilogy.
Personally, I'll take one Robert Pattinson Batman over. All
Yeah, goddamn right.
you know,
yeah.
you know.
He's all right.
That's okay.
He gonna be alright.
Me and Darius.
We all know Adam West is the GOAT though. We already know
Oh,
that.
God.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Don't bring up that bollocks. Jesus Christ. Don't.
For sure, man.
George
Did we
Clooney-
talk about Thunderbolts?
He's punching an inflatable shark. No. Stop it.
Dude, that's
And-
ghost status. Does your Batman have sharks repellent? No.
Does your Batman have a credit card?
Fighting a fucking inflatable shark. No. It's literally going. And he's like,
It's
"Ew,
called shark
ow,
repellent,
ow."
man. My
Oh God, Jesus Christ! And then the whole.
Can your Batman dance like that? I don't think he can.
That was the original Tobey Maguire dance. That's what that
It
is.
was.
It was, and it was hip.
Batman walked so Morbius could run. The original Morbius half sex dance.
Did we talk about Thunderbolts yet?
Oh,
Yeah. I mean,
Dude,
no, we haven't talked about
actually-
that.
I'm looking forward to that, but they gotta do Taskmaster right.
please do.
I'm hyped for it. I just don't like how Bucky's on the team.
Okay, I didn't either. I did some
But
research
Bucky
on it.
is, I expected him because he is Winter Soldier in the comics. He's part of Thunderbolts.
I think his role in
He's
the
Yeah,
changed
Winter
now,
Soldier.
That's the thing.
I
But
think
he's
his
not
role in
Winter
the
Soldier anymore.
I think he's gonna be the leader that kind of, since he's like been through the whole brainwashed.
I would like that.
He's gonna be like,
see, the thing is, like, Feige said this at D23, like, if the Winter Soldier, Bucky is the most sane one in that group, that tells you a lot about the group.
yeah, those
I
people.
mean,
those guys
maybe
are-
his new purpose is giving outsiders a chance to have a purpose.
yeah.
Remember when he was making amends with that list he had? Like, it continues that. Like,
I hope
his
he's in
arc
Captain
isn't
America
finished.
4 in some way.
Because they've all done some messed up stuff. Like Elena has been a contract killer.
Ghost is useless, but she's done some bad stuff.
Yeah, she tried to kill a
She had that
Um,
quantum
And
disease.
Feige did say that. That's not the whole. He said that's not the whole team. He said we haven't met some of the. He said we haven't met some of the members yet.
Wait, is Red Hulk on that squad? Because I have a feeling Red Hulk and Abomination would have been just two brutes duking out.
I just don't think like the way that like the scenes with like him and Wakanda and Falcon and Winter Soldier. I just feel like he kind of like
Yeah.
like with the whole thing of righting your wrongs, but like I just think me personally, I think he should be with Sam. I just think that
I get that.
I think him and Sam are going to break up, like in.
Don't feed the shippers.
Sounds like you shot them.
Freezing King. Jesus Christ.
None of that shipping.
Oh
son.
Lord,
They're gonna split up.
you guys know what I mean.
no,
work-
it's just
They're
funny.
gonna go their separate ways. They're gonna go their separate ways.
Separate ways. If you guys don't know what the hell I'm doing, whatever.
The ending of Falcon and the Winter Soldier was so like. it was so
Don't
good.
undo that.
No,
Come on.
that's what I'm saying. Like you have this scene where
I
he's
think-
like, I don't know,
I
bro.
think-
I don't like it.
I think what they might do is they might have them grow separately. So when they come back together, they're like a better team.
I mean, he's still like.
That's what you need. Like, you can't have characters always like around each other. Like, sometimes you do need that.
Yeah, I
bit of break.
do get what you mean,
But
but
the-
I like.
but the
I mean,
in-
on that, you know what? I love you guys, but we need to stop being around each other.
I like that
I mean,
Sam. I like that Sam is by him. I like that Sam will be by himself in his own movie. That's what I mean. Like he'll be.
Well, they've got Torres in the movie as new.
Oh, yeah.
Falcon.
Well, no, like you can have Sam by himself, but I just don't think Bucky should be on the Thunderbolts team. I just don't like. If it was Winter Soldier, give me that all day. That is right there.
But didn't we
Winter
say a
Soldier
couple of
being
times
the
that
king?
we do want some of the Avengers to be by themselves, so that way they
The only
actually
thing is,
focus
if
on.
they're gonna have if they're gonna have Bucky in that squad, can we not reduce him to a snowman? Like this, like I know he hasn't got his Winter Soldier tendencies at the moment, and he's evolved past that. But the dude's still a straight up soldier. Like, you know, let's not just have him standing there just because he's got a metal arm and looking cool. Like, I wanna feel.
He still has a super strength. He still has a super strength and stuff like that.
I think that Zemo is the secret villain of the movie because even though they haven't announced him for the movie, if you go on the website, in the URL, there's a thing that says Zemo on it. So like, he's in the movie.
Yeah, I think Zemo will take over.
Shut up.
I think what's going to
He's
happen.
He's going to take over the squad.
Val is going to send the Thunderbolts to go kill Zemo, but Zemo is going to convince some of the Thunderbolts to turn on Val.
So basically, that's an Expendables poster where, like, you know, like on the Expendables posters, they've got like the villain.
You know what? I think they might just take a page out of the Suicide Squad. They got to break Zemo out of prison or whatever.
Don't carelessly kill them off.
Not carelessly kill him off, but like I think they're just gonna like break him out of prison. That's basically the mission. I literally think that's the whole entire movie plot.
We'll have a secret mission to kill Zemo. That's gonna be the secret.
Like John Walker and Yelena. I'm excited to see more of those two.
Yeah, that makes sense in my opinion. Like that.
And then
they're gonna have to sneak. They have to sneak into Wakanda to get Zemo out.
I'm not gonna lie. I hope we get some funny scenes where
if Doom,
Red Guardian, and like John Walker just joke about like.
What if the Thunderbolts plot is Doom? If Doom is coming to the MCU,
I don't like that Red Guardian's in it either.
If you know,
see, that was another thing. Like when I first saw the lineup of the Thunderbolts, I was like, kind of looks trash.
I don't care about Red Guardian.
Just a little bit.
I don't.
It's like, why is he here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's like weird.
I'm gonna give them the benefit of the doubt. You know, I'm just
that's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I just said. Like, to me,
good, but
I do like David Harbour. I don't care about Red Guardian like the character, but I like David Harbour, so it's cool to see him in the MCU.
Yeah,
Red Guardian.
What if the Thunderbolts' mission is to kill Doom? Like, what if? Because if Doom is coming to the MCU, like, what if their mission is,
Oh, then half of them have got to get smoked.
They're getting smoked anyway.
They're getting
smoked.
I mean, it's just like
you can blame the cavalry. Still getting
the fat in the MCU.
Put it this way, Darius. That's like James Gunn's first plan. What the Suicide Squad was supposed to do. The first plan was to try to take out black suited Superman. That was like James Gunn's first. They would have got killed.
That would have lasted about maybe 2 scenes.
You want to establish Doom as a threat to the MCU? Have him like kill all the Thunderbolts.
Everybody, it's me.
Except for Bucky, Yelena, and Walker. Like,
I want to see. I want to see Sentry, and I really hope that he is in Thunderbolts, or we get some sort of like reference to that, because I think Thunderbolts is also going to be connecting it to like Dark Avengers, because it is kind of the stepping stone.
Yeah, we got the leader. We got the leader coming back in Cap 4. He's kind of
Dude, that was really interesting that he's the villain of that.
Technically 3.
Yeah.
3.
Abomination is technically 1 as well.
4 if Abomination's on it.
Hit burglars with. The other one I keep by the bed to. Doesn't matter what I do.
I find it funny if like the Bucky's just there and like Red Guardian goes, "Wait, you were Captain America," to John, and John's like, "Yeah, I was," and he's like, "But you're not Steve Rogers. You're not the real Captain." And then Bucky's like, "Yeah, nobody's the real Captain America," but then he might say something about Sam, like something nice.
I mean, on Cap, I do hope in Cap 4 we get like an Isaiah Bradley flashback.
I think that's
dude. I was hoping we see that. Falcon.
That's gonna be that movie's gonna be sick
because he's gonna be setting up Patriot for the Young Avengers, so it could just be a scene where he's giving him a bit of a history lesson. Or something.
Who do you reckon will play like a younger version?
Yeah, Cap 4 is gonna be amazing.
It's going to be a
It's in the
psychological thriller.
flashbacks. You can't have the actual actor because he's.
Oh,
much
and they got
older.
they got the leader in it as well.
The agent, I guess. Yeah, the leader's the villain.
Psychological.
Finally, after like 20 odd years.
Why I say no one's ever really gone in the MCU. Like you think there's not going to be payoff. They'll be
It's like that line of Star Wars was taken a bit literally. No one's ever really gone. But yeah, I'd be excited to see what he brings because the leader is quite. He's not your standard Captain America type villain. You know, he's a bit out there.
Leader is annoying, bro.
In terms of
in the cartoons, he's annoying as fuck.
he's a pain in the ass. So it's going to be satisfying when Sam takes that shield and shoves it up his ass. Like
I think they're going to make him different.
Oh.
He described it as a.
I hope he's a one time villain. Like,
It looks like a will.
I think he's going to be like that type of villain.
I wouldn't mind if they leave him alive and then Doom kills him later on or something. That'd be nice.
That'd be cool too. Because
I say we save up a bunch of just useless shit characters no one cares about,
like
and
MODOK,
and then have Doom just off them.
oh my goodness, dude! When I tell you that the leader just like, dog.
So
can the Hulk just kill you already?
Leader fan king.
Fucking hate that dude.
I think in the MCU, I think they're gonna make him like Grand Admiral Thrawn, where he like anticipates
good comparison.
your next move, and then your next move, and your next move. Like that's what I feel like he's gonna be. Kind of
Put it this way: the leader was supposed to be what Apocalypse was supposed to be in the freaking Apocalypse movie, like just better and good at trash talking because Apocalypse is the #1 trash talker and. Like Oscar Isaac, but that was just not Apocalypse. But you get what I'm saying. Catch my drift.
That was Ivan News, but blue.
Oh God. He also talked a little bit about Daredevil Born Again. A little bit about it.
Yes, dude.
If we get clarification.
I am. Bullseye supposed to come back.
Yes, sir. Bullseye might be.
What do
I keep saying though? Street level Marvel.
Get him in the Thunderbolts. Hell yeah.
Best Marvel.
I'm just a little weary of like Daredevil. I don't trust the mouse. It's not. I don't trust the mouse. That's my thing. Like I don't trust him. I don't trust that guy.
Based on what Charlie Cox has said, like
I have faith in it.
Yeah, he said that. Like
that's fine. I don't. It's like nah.
I wouldn't deny that Daredevil was going to immediately be shit. I mean, have some faith, mofo. Like it will be.
Relax. I'm going based off of right now history right now.
Just relax your beans a little bit.
Relax, sir. Relax. Jeez. Just going based off of right now history.
I can't blame King for like not for like.
Yeah, no, I know you're saying about House of Mouse, but
this will give us an indication as to how they're going to handle these characters going.
Your favorite character. Daredevil's favorite character.
When Daredevil shows up in She-Hulk, and if he makes jokes in She-Hulk, do not freak out because She-Hulk is a comedy show. Daredevil will make jokes.
Oh yeah, that's a comedy show, all right.
When if he acts like that in Echo,
how's your guys She-Hulk doing? Like I haven't been keeping up. Like like your one scene that you guys are getting.
It's all right. I think I'm 2 episodes behind.
Well, I put a vote yesterday to the chat. Will they take one Top Gun Maverick over the whole of She-Hulk? And about 12% said no, twerk away, and the other 80-odd% said take me to the danger zone. So,
all I'm going to say about She-Hulk is this: it's just like it's sort of
it is what it is.
Very comic accurate in how they do things. It's just it's very different from what we've seen before. Again, it's that thing with Phase 4, like they're just trying to be really diverse and change it up and keep it fresh. It's actually some funny parts about it, interesting things, but then there's just like things that you're like, okay.
Megan Thee Stallion.
The twerking was a mistake.
Linebacker.
Yeah.
I mean that for me, I was like, why you put Thought
Number
Stallion
54,
in it? But
fumble recovery, touchdown.
primarily,
the only reason I respected her being in it because Tatiana was a very big fan of her, so they actually included her because of that. But because I would, if I was in the MCU and I could get J. Cole in for a moment like that, I would. So I respect it in that way. But yeah, why Thought Stallion?
I mean, why stop there? We should just have the Hulk working at this point.
I mean,
no.
already saw it.
I mean, Kim,
Go all in.
People
You already saw his ass.
I mean, Kim
People are worried they're gonna do
Kardashian
this
says
with,
she
like,
wants to join the MCU, so you might as well let it happen, man.
Don't do it with Daredevil. That's what I'm saying.
No, I don't need plastic in the MCU. I'm good.
Yeah,
we shouldn't be. No, sorry, we shouldn't be poisoning young minds.
Plastic Man is a DC character.
I just don't like the fact you include someone. I don't know. It's just all that. It's just that cringy stuff with some of these artists. It's just like, why would you put them in? Like, you could have had anybody else, and you picked her.
Just let me know when Daredevil shows up, and then I'll tune in.
Well, that's actually next episode, I believe.
I think this episode because last episode
3-second cameo, and then it's setting
I
up the
think
next.
he's in
episode.
it for a few episodes.
Oh, that's good. I might tune in just for that. Just for that.
I mean, they're building.
I think that's what everybody's
tuning
tuning in for.
He's going to be in like 3
It's basically
shows
what everyone's
before he's
tuning in for, to be honest.
Ain't nobody came for She-Hulk. They came for Daredevil.
I mean, the character, from what I've seen, the character looks spot on. No complaints there. But the show itself, it's just not for me. It's I cringe. I cringe while watching it. I get secondhand embarrassment that was put out there to the public.
Mm.
I'm just
Yeah,
like
that was just like, I know it's just like a needless. It's just a funny post credit to them, but I wasn't. I just why.
But yeah.
I did like the one episode.
Cause I remember when I remember seeing the twerk scene. I was like, "Is this real?" I was like,
I
"Yo,
will fight for
has
you,
anyone-"
Megan Stallion.
That was actually funny.
Oh,
like
Thank you
you
for
said
this.
I was like, "What is going on here?" I was like, dude, my whole entire Instagram had nothing but Megan Thee Stallion, She-Hulk.
We've gone from an MCU where little kids are using like dustbin lids to pretend they're Captain America to kids now being encouraged to twerk. Wow. Oh dear. Damn. Yeesh. Whoa, Jesus Christ.
I'm just gonna ignore that.
You didn't need to tell us that.
Chill out, bro. Chill out.
Didn't need to know your
Talk about oatmeal all the
Your
freaking
oatmeal
time, dude.
history.
Chill out.
Your oatmeal history.
Yeah, Jesus. Delete your oatmeal history. But yeah, that's good lord. Man, when I saw that twerking thing properly, and I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, what the hell is this
Is
shit?
that the last thing? What else are we talking about?
What else was there?
What, for D23?
Yeah,
No,
just before we go on to.
I was gonna say, I know you guys like the Star Wars or whatever. Like that was the main.
Me and Darius, we can put a stream in soon to talk really fully in depth about.
Tales of the Jedi, very very nice.
It's just Tales of the Jedi. That looks fucking.
Mandalorian season 3.
Ahsoka was at Padme's funeral. Yo.
Yes, sir. Mandalorian
So-
season 3, looking crispy. Mandalorian season 3. Let's
Like,
go.
Mandalorian season 3 is probably the only thing Disney Star Wars related that I probably might still enjoy. The rest of it is just like I don't really care about it.
Andor,
I just can't.
I don't blame you. It's been a mixed bag.
I
It's been a real mixed
I
bag.
was like, I can't, dog. It's like I want to, but I just can't. Like, just let me know. Let me know when Mandalorian starts up again.
what was the other thing? There was Mandalorian.
I think it was like
that was they announced something for Skeleton Crew. But
Oh yeah. That's gonna be cool. Stranger Things for Star Wars. That's a dope idea.
it's not a bad
so
idea.
about this movie that was coming out. Like, what was this supposed to be about?
Rogue Squadron.
So basically,
Yeah.
Top Gun for
Top
Star
Gun,
Wars.
but Star Wars. Basically, it was meant to be.
Oh.
It was meant to be a pilot squad, and why it disappoints me is I love the space scenes in Star Wars, and having a movie dedicated to just like the Air Force level of it, but in space, like that, I would have loved that. And now they've canned it.
It's because Patty Jenkins.
They would have got.
Just because Patty Jenkins was supposed to direct it, and you know, Wonder Woman 84 happened.
Ooh.
Yeah. Disney was like, you know what? No.
Well, they,
see what they need to do. What they need to do is, and this is just a recommendation to Disney or like, you know, Star Wars or Marvel or whatever, to get the people that you know that are really good at that sort of type of thing that you're trying to go for. In this case, it's Top Gun meets Star Wars, right? Get the Top Gun Maverick writers to write this one. You feel me? Or like, with She-Hulk. The from what I heard, the director said that they don't really know how to do the lawyer scenes really good. This would have been the perfect time to get the people from Law and Order or Ally McBeal to write for She-Hulk or whatever when it comes to lawyer stuff. That's what I'm saying.
I think Patty Jenkins wanted to direct it because her dad was a pilot or something.
So you know the emotional investment would have been there.
She grew up around.
Yeah.
Like, she grew up on air bases and stuff, so she does know a lot about like planes and like,
I think it would have been good.
That's why there's so much like flight stuff in Wonder Woman, like the planes and stuff like that, because she really likes like
she grew up around a lot of that stuff.
I think Disney panicked after Wonder Woman 84 because they were like, oh no.
Well, the thing is, it's like,
thank you, DC.
I mean, Patty Jenkins didn't have Zack Snyder to help her out too, so that's what I'm saying. It's like they were a good team together or whatever.
She's a good director. She's not a great writer. She's not a great writer.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get some people who are good directors, just not good writers, and some who are great writers and terrible directors.
Yeah, I think I'm a decent writer, but I couldn't direct for shit. I can't direct for shit.
It's like, because with Wonder Woman, the directing was good, but you could tell that Zack Snyder wrote that stuff. Like you could just tell, like, you know, because of all the mythology type of work or whatever.
It's Zack's wheelhouse.
But the action, the framing, like Patty Jenkins knows what she's doing. So like with the good writer, she could. So I really hope that Disney they don't just kill Rogue Squadron, because it's a good idea. It's a great idea.
Yeah, it's what we've always wanted, like an X-wing. I mean, how many games after the original trilogy came out, or when the original trilogy was out, were all X-wing focused? Like it's so many. It's just
to the thing of like you just gotta go back to, if you know you're not good at something, hire somebody to do it better. But the thing is, most of the people at Disney got an ego, like they don't want to do that or whatever. Like, I'm part of Disney, I'm the #1 entertainment people in the world or whatever.
Here's another problem with Lucasfilm. They're so scared of the fandom, how the fandom reacts to stuff, that they pull the plug too fast. So yeah,
it's like, them announcing a film and then RJ just going, "Oh my god, Mary's not in it." Pull the plug. Like that's
it's like calm down. You gotta stick to your guns sometimes. Like you gotta.
See, the thing is, the liver spotted demon herself, Kathleen Kennedy. She just.
Damn.
Oh man. She's like, oh, yes. She got some ego too. Like, can't say the other words, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that liver spotted demon.
Not say that word.
I will not say that other word, but you know,
we can feel the nuance and
RJ, stop eating.
To see what Danny is trying.
They just gotta stop panicking every time something goes wrong. Like
she #1 thing, she needs to just like chill out, calm herself down. Like, you don't care about the product like you claim you do. Like, you forcing a lot of stuff. Let the people that you know is actually good at this, Mr. Fat Bro and all of them, like they are.
I mean, well, Book of Boba Fett was done by the like.
Yeah, Book of Boba Fett, like he has to take an L on that one. If we
gotta keep it fair. But,
we're keeping 100. He messed up on Boba Fett.
In terms of, quantification.
It's about batting
zone.
average. It's about batting average. You can mess up every once in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're in the good zone. They're in the good
See,
zone.
it's one of those Deborah Lee Chow. Am I right? Did I say her name correctly or whatever?
Yeah.
She should. Me personally, I think she should have did Book of Boba Fett and then like have the Favreau brothers do Kenobi. Like they should have switched or whatever. Like
because she had experience on like Breaking Bad. And, I mean, that's kind of that's closer to what Book of Boba Fett was about.
Use your left hand, Darius, just so that way that way it lines up. There you go. Yeah, back to the point.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like to me, I think they should have just like switched up or whatever. It goes back to the thing about Disney is you guys will probably agree with me with this. They're not looking for qualification anymore. That's just the main thing. They're just hiring people for the sake of.
I wasn't looking for the sake. I was just like, it's just.
Yeah. It was like, oh, you want to write this? Go ahead, sure.
You want to be on my stream and talk about that? Yeah, of course.
I can go up to them and ask them, like, hey, I don't like Star Wars movie. They're like, oh, what have you done? Nothing.
That's for another reason.
The main reason, I can't believe we're actually talking about Star Wars like this, but the main reason, I was like, you guys are hardcore Star Wars fans. I like Star Wars myself.
Sweaty neckbeard on this ship. Like I live for it.
I like Star Wars a little bit too much.
No, I live for it. I'll happily kiss the feet of Star Wars. I simp for Star Wars.
But when I'm reading up articles on
the Return of
the writers didn't know that Darth Vader and Anakin were not the same person. I'm like, what? All right. Well, you didn't know this, Darius?
Wait, what?
Yeah, the writers of the Kenobi show, they didn't know that Anakin and Darth Vader were the same person.
How does that even so? Well, everyone knows that.
It's common knowledge. Have they only seen A New Hope? Must have only seen A New Hope.
My dad doesn't know that.
He doesn't?
He don't care about all this stuff, man.
He doesn't care.
I knew that when I was like 5 years old. Like,
neither do you freaking care when you're eating all the time.
I was just basically like, you as Star Wars fans, you get like kind of mad, like, yo, shouldn't you need qualification to know, like, hey, you're writing something about Kenobi and Darth Vader? It'd be kind of nice if you knew, like, they were the same person.
Even if you didn't watch it before the job, that's fine. You get to do research when you actually do get the job. Like,
yeah, I mean, Hayden bloody watched Clone Wars and Rebels before he came back.
Like, let's say I'm gonna write a movie about, I don't know, Static Shock, but I didn't know anything about Static Shock.
At this point, just ask The Rock.
Best to believe I'm about to watch the whole entire series and get all the comics. Like,
yeah, you could do the current DC approach where just ask The Rock.
You know, and
I think he's going in and out.
See, they don't like what you're saying, Darius. They're hacking into the stream.
I think Kathleen Kennedy is like.
What do you guys think about Indiana Jones?
Indiana Jones.
Just retire the whip. Like, just come on. Like, you're
Harrison Ford even said, like, he says Indiana Jones dies with him. He doesn't want nobody taking his mantle.
Harrison. You're an older gentleman now. Can you come on?
He is an old mofo, ain't
he? I think it's going to be good.
90 years old and saying, I still need to do a Kings of Pop Culture stream. It's like, no, it needs to end.
I think it's going to be good because the director did Logan. So, like,
and he did Ford versus Ferrari with Christian Bale and Matt Damon.
Yep. Like,
the hell's wrong with him?
Getting some dessert.
Yeah, I have faith in Indy 5. We don't talk about Indy 4, but Indy 5.
Yeah. ways.
I think it's supposed to be, like in this one. It's like Indy has a daughter, and he's like passing his legacy down to her or something.
Can we get Shia LaBeouf back, please, as well?
He's too crazy. They can't bring him back.
Yeah, he's probably dick.
You will not divide us.
Kind of wish Chris Pratt was the new Indiana Jones, but hey,
There was a bunch
can't
of
always
rumors
give
about, there were rumors about him or Bradley Cooper taking the mantle or something like
It
that.
was supposed to happen. Harrison Ford doesn't want to give it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think a while back, Bradley Cooper was like rumored, and it was like, oh, he's actually gonna do it. And it was
That would have been cool.
Seeing as the liver spotted demons in charge of Lucasfilm, it's probably gonna be a girl.
Look, okay.
Most likely.
It's James Mangold. He made it work in Logan. I think he can make it work.
Yeah, he did Logan.
Yeah.
He makes some good movies.
Yeah.
He's
And
underrated.
I don't care what they do. Anything is better than Crystal Skull. Anything's better than that.
Yeah. Oh, gee, man, that was horrible, dog. I don't know what Spielberg and Lucas was doing, bro. Y'all was just on something, man.
That's what I think Harrison Ford's motivation is. He's like, I'm not going out like that. That's not my last movie. Hell nah.
Next year, doesn't it?
When he survived the nuke in the refrigerator, I was like, what the hell is this shit?
Yeah, I was like, no. I was like, no. I was literally,
I was like, what in the fudge is this Dominic Toretto plot armor?
I was like, there's no way he survived that. And then you got the whole thing with the ants. You got ants freaking like carrying a body. What grown ass man? And they carried him into an ant pile.
I remember that thing I'm eating.
They carried a grown man to an ant pile. Think about that, and they ate him.
That was disturbing as shit too. I was a little kid when I saw that movie. I was like, yo, what the hell?
That doesn't make any
sense. My dad introduced me to Indiana Jones, and like he even said when he saw that fourth one, he said like he like looked at me and him like looked at each other like.
I think Spielberg and Lucas were all. I think they smoked a little bit too much before that movie or something.
I think they just were being fan. It's like what Jacob's saying. They were being fanboys of the fan series or whatever. Like they just became so much of the fanboy. Like they forgot about their writing or whatever.
Being a fan can be a curse and it can be a blessing. You just got to remember which lane you're in.
Sometimes you listen to the fans. You end up.
Because there's been some times where George Lucas listened to the fans and the Star Wars movies end up being better or whatever. Like,
let's not forget they had aliens in that movie.
Yes, they did.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Wow.
So we got Indiana surviving a nuke. We got ants carrying a grown ass man into an ant pile, and then you got aliens.
And he survived a nuke in a refrigerator.
Yeah,
I love Mary.
Steven Spielberg and George Lucas, like when they were rolling up when they were making the script, like, hey, yo, Steve, how are we gonna do this? I don't know, man. Like,
how is he gonna survive this? I don't know. Put him in the refrigerator.
Yeah. How can we use the Force? No, wrong movie, man.
The Force of
Can E.T. make an appearance? Yo, E.T. and Indiana Jones? Yeah, man. Let's do it.
Why not have R2 showing up?
Wasn't there a UFO that came on in one of the scenes?
Yes.
I swear to God there was.
What? Up! We went from Raiders of the Lost Ark to this shit.
Indiana Jones was the prequel for the Star Wars movies.
That sometimes how you end it is as important as.
Oh yeah, there was a Star Wars Easter egg in Crystal Skull.
Hey, there's also one in the.
I forgot about that too.
You can also see E.T. in the Phantom Menace.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
his race is in the Star Wars universe, so there's a theory that E.T. takes place in the Star Wars universe. Which is weird.
Cool.
I'm sorry, but
E.T. flow home.
Theories like that.
Huh?
E.T. has the Force.
I said
E.T. has the Force.
where they say stuff like, "Oh, well, ET's and
E.T.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
Sorry, it is what it is. It is.
Stupid.
It's not that deep. It's just still Spielberg and Lucas were friends. That's it.
they're really good friends,
It's back
and they
when cameo- it's back
borrow
when
each other's
cameo was
IP.
just a fun little gag and not the defining trait.
Not all Easter eggs mean something. Like they just
Yeah. It would have been nice if George Lucas made it. Didn't George Lucas make an appearance in Star Wars, or he never did cameo, right?
no John.
I know
Williams
his son went.
John
I
Oh,
thought you
Williams.
okay.
said George Lucas did cameo him. Someone doing a news report and him walking down the street.
Hey, it's George Lucas.
Hey, it's RJ.
You know how many nerds would probably stop George Lucas or whatever?
Have
Like,
you seen the video of him where he's like, they're not fans, I don't care.
Stephen King cameos in all his movies.
Dude, there was one that was harassing Harrison Ford, and at the end of the video he said, "Stay black, Mr. Ford." I said,
What?
What? Hold up a minute.
Wait, what?
Stay black, Mr. Ford. Always bet on black.
It's a real thing. Look it up. I'm serious.
Uh,
But the harassing.
yeah. If they're gonna go ahead and do this thing, they need to hurry up because Harrison Ford it ain't looking like he gonna
Oh, they already finished
I'm
filming.
just.
It's done.
Oh, they did.
Oh, it's done. They already
Oh,
finished
okay.
filming.
Oh, all right.
It comes out next year, I think.
Oh, cool.
Next year is pretty cool for because we got that. We got Mission Impossible.
John Wick Chapter 4.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that. Don,
I'll take 4 John
Guardians-
Wicks over half of the MCU.
Guardians 3. Let's go. Got some good movies next.
I'm just gonna tell you straight up. Guardians 3 is the only thing that I'm excited for Phase 5.
Yeah. What's the matter with our Jay?
Also for my Nolan fans, we got Oppenheimer. Nolan fans. Yeah.
that's gonna be that's gonna be.
Oh, whoops. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. I hit the wrong.
Yeah, Oppenheimer's. you just.
Oppenheimer's
man.
really good. I mean, I remember us messaging each other back and forth about Oppenheimer. I was like, okay, I have no idea. The thing is with any Nolan movie, going into it, you're gonna know nothing. You're gonna be confused as fuck, and you're gonna have an epic time. That's basically all it is.
Or he explains a lot of things to you. Like he talks down to you in the audience.
He's like, "How dare you?"
This one is historical, so I know what more or less what it's going to be about. Like
you are all of you beneath me.
They built the atom
Yeah,
bomb.
that's Nolan.
You gotta watch it in IMAX. You gotta watch Nolan films in IMAX.
See, look, I'm pouring it into the glass so people know it's not water.
That's a Nolan film.
Denise movies in
You morons! Don't you understand? I'm pouring water inside the glass. Let me give you a 5-minute. Let me give you
I'll take the man.
Let me give you a 10-minute epic speech on pouring water. That's Nolan film. Stop playing.
I love Nolan.
This glass of
Sometimes
water. There is so much that.
Come on, man! Like
about this glass of
I
water.
like Nolan too, but sometimes Nolan be doing too much, bro. Like I don't need a speech on this remote on how epic it is. Like,
Sorry, but
look, if you're so worried about this son of a bitch, why don't we go down there and kick his ass right now?
But Tenet, the music is too loud. I can't hear what the
I
hell.
can't hear a
is
damn thing in that movie. It's like I'll show you what Tenet is. Right, Tenet is this. Okay, let me show you.
The intro is the loudest in my opinion.
This is we can barely hear each other talk. Like it's literally this is Tenet. Just turn the volume back down to 50.
it's like I like Dunkirk, but like I mean, my guy,
Hey, for me, like Dunkirk.
You tread it carefully. Dunkirk's a masterpiece.
Carefully. Hey,
it's cool, but like there was just like
to defend our boy here. It is a masterpiece as an immersive movie. Like it is about as
it's
immersive
cool.
into a war experience as you'll get.
Yeah,
But it's not Saving Private Ryan.
yeah.
Nothing is saving. Nothing is saving private. Nothing is saving private.
Drinking.
Don't
You know
it's
where I
cool.
got that
I'm
from?
just saying, it's just like
got that from
it's
Darius
just like
when you
you know
said,
it's a
"Oh, that's
Nolan
right, they did
film.
lose."
Like it's just like with Nolan films, it's like it's a
the
little
same-
bit of his ego sometimes that gets on my nerves because he feels like you're a dumb person that you'll never understand his movies. That's what just
That's
annoys me
basically,
about
if you don't
him.
like
you do
if
when
you
you're
don't
that
like
good.
Nolan, if you don't like Nolan, you're stupid.
Basically,
Pretty much.
Basically, yeah.
I mean, he's
Hey,
cool and all, but like sometimes he has to be called out. And like, I
Right,
mean,
that's fucking golden.
Dark Knight
There you
trilogy.
go. If you don't like Nolan's movies, you're just stupid.
you just don't
Like-
understand.
Looking at
I
you.
guess you don't understand.
Me, I love Nolan. I'm a Nolan fan. What are you talking about,
Just
Jacob?
before we transition to our final topic, can you show us what is on that shirt, please?
I will not.
Why not?
Why not? I'm curious. You got me curious now, just like Apollo said to Rocky. You got
Is
me
it
Why
curious.
because
don't you,
he?
why
Is
don't
it
you
because?
adjust your camera?
Is it because it
Stand
says
up.
I love Mary?
Is it
on
Mary?
there,
Is it Mary, dog?
You neither
It's
confirm or deny.
okay. Come on.
No, it actually says PR.
Oh.
Puerto Rico.
Oh,
Okay.
why are you scared to show us that?
No, I was just messing around.
Oh damn!
Oh.
Is that it?
I was literally just messing around. 'cause I was-
Anticlimactic. Oh dear.
Because I wore a shirt on stream that said "These nuts" on it, bro. Like,
No, I was just messing around. But Jacob? Did you actually think it said Mary on it?
No.
Okay.
In the back of his head, I think he's saying yes.
Look, I mean, I appreciate your simpness, but you're not that much of a simp.
where would you even buy a shirt like that? Where would you even get a shirt?
Yeah,
like that?
who would be making them? Because no one else believes it.
Yeah.
The Catholic Church.
Oh my god!
Right.
Oh, I mean, I get it because Mary, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Danny, you.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Next item on the agenda, Danny, sir.
So the final topic is, and guess what? We're going to be talking about our favorite show, Cobra Kai.
Oh, I thought we were
Cobra
going to see
Tone.
Riverdale. I'm out. Fuck this.
Oh, Supernatural. Come on.
Or Outer
And
Banks.
so we're going to be talking about our final thoughts on season 5. We got some more stuff coming down the
These
pipe.
are our final thoughts, though.
Of course not. We got a whole bunch. Dog, we got a whole bunch of theories that we could talk about. And you know what? We're gonna be having fun with this because there's some people that really need this show to come back. Well, meanwhile, we gonna be having just
We gonna be all right.
It's almost like
we gonna be alright.
It's almost like
But we also gonna talk about
revolves around this one show and they have nothing else to talk about, which means they won't be making money. It's almost like that.
It's my life.
But we can also talk about what our thoughts on season 6 too. So we just let's just give our brief thing on season 5, and then we can start like talking about season 6 and what we gonna think what's gonna probably happen.
I guess one at a time. Since there's 4 of us.
Well, I did a whole 2-hour stream on this, so RJ, I nominate you to kick us off with this.
I was gonna say you could just have Darius go first and then RJ. And then
Oh,
me.
we're going that way around? Okay,
Yeah,
Darius.
Yeah, have Darius. Yeah.
All right, season 5. In my humble opinion, which is objectively correct because I'm always right, is the best season. I think it narrowly edges out season 3 for me as the best season. Like, I love the character progression. I love like Jacob's stream yesterday, like the maturity. Everyone matured.
Thank you.
In a way. I love the action. I love the comedy. I think Daniel, Chosen, Miguel are the MVPs. Silver, of course, also always great villain.
Brilliant.
The only thing though, the cliffhanger wasn't very strong. It's like when season 4 came out. See what you will about the season. That cliffhanger made me I needed season 5. Like I needed that.
I agree.
I don't feel like I need season 6 at this right now, at this very moment.
Yeah.
Like
I agree with that.
I want season 6,
Yeah.
obviously, but I'm good with the wait. So like the cliffhanger, I think could have been done a little bit of a better way, but I don't really have that many complaints. Like 9.5 out of 10. Like you knocked it out of the park with this one. I'm really excited to see where the story goes because I really don't know like where they're other than the Saikai Taikai. Like I don't know what's in store for us next season.
Yeah, what emotional beats that they're gonna hit, kind of thing.
Yeah, because like all the other seasons, you kind of predicted a little bit, but this season is like literally anything could happen at this point, and that's refreshing.
Yeah.
As much as I love Cobra Kai, it has been predictable for the most part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do things to surprise us, but it's you can predict where it's going. It's
Very
like the first time. It's like
if we don't get it right, we get close as possible. Like that, I think
get
that's
like we get the broad strokes right, but they throw details in there that make it like different.
Even better. Or whatever.
Yeah.
There's just certain little things this season that just make the overall. What are you laughing at? Just make the overall. What's he doing? Just make the overall package better. And I agree. It feels so refreshing. The show this season takes so many different twists and turns, pays off arcs that have been 4 seasons dragged out now, and we can really rejuvenate the show for like a couple of seasons run of something completely unpredictable.
We needed to reset. We needed to go move away from the status quo. Like we couldn't have.
Yeah.
No, couldn't have that any longer.
Couldn't have the same Miguel and Robbie stuff, the same Johnny and Daniel stuff, the same
high school drama bullshit, man.
It will reach a point where it's like, okay, how many times are people gonna walk in at the wrong time and misunderstand the situation? Like you can't keep doing that. And I'm glad they finally like moved away from that. It was time. I don't care what some people say. Like people say, oh, Miguel and Robbie wouldn't have gotten it over that fast. Well, they did. You gotta deal with it.
They did. Media literacy.
Like what I said, the writers wrote it, so they did. It happened.
They ruined it, but it's what happened. I'm hearing a lot of police sirens out there right now. I didn't do it. But media, it's a good example. I didn't do it, for God's sake. No.
Media literacy, people. This is what it happens.
See, this is a good full circle for this stream. We're going right back to the beginning.
Like, I'm sorry your fan theories didn't come true. I'm sorry they didn't do what you wanted them to do.
I'm sorry Hawk wasn't
involved. I wanted Sam to be in Cobra Kai. What is wrong with you guys?
Mexico.
I wanted Miguel to go back to Cobra Kai. No.
Well, then you're an idiot. Like,
you know what I said to that? Thank God you're not writing.
I need to rant a little bit here.
Oh, Lord, and here we go.
Right. Oh, I need Miguel to go back to Cobra Kai. I need Sam to join Cobra Kai. Right. Let me just put some nuance into the situation here. Sam will never, ever, ever join Cobra Kai because it's not in her character and not in her MO. And if I have to remove
Daniel and Amanda,
since the beginning of this show, Sam has been against Cobra Kai from the damn start. She's a Miyagi-Do bloodline character. It's not happening. Get over it. Move on. At best, she could train with Kreese if they do that in some way down the line in a future season. Who knows?
Who's going to be paying for her classes, though? That's Miguel, my thing.
Right?
Like
Miguel is too strong of a character to make that choice. I know he was in a weak spot the last season or two, but Miguel is not that type of character that's going to go, no, I've had a moment of weakness. I failed. I'm an asshole. I suck. Cobra Kai is the way. Like, that's not happening. So I'm also glad that season 5 quashed the idea, this stupid theory, that Mike Barnes was Miguel's father, right? You clearly do not understand how race dilution works, first of all.
Thank you.
Secondly,
Thank you.
Like, I'm just keeping like, we've got to be straight up. Like, Miguel is a cholo. Like, he's a proper cholo.
He's straight up cholo.
There's no Mike in him whatsoever.
If Mike was his dad, he looked white, bro. He looked white.
He kind of
would look just a little bit whiter, right? Secondly, that theory is stupid because then it makes the universe feel small. It's like the
There's so many people out there. Can you explain to me how Mike would be both Tori's father and Miguel's father? Because that means
that's what I'm saying. Mike. It's like, oh my goodness, you kissed your half sister.
Imagine that's the reveal after, like, you know, they've been fighting over, like, yo, you two have your thing, whatever. Like, imagine that's the fight. Like
that's where I dropped the show.
That's where
It's like
that's where the line is
now
drawn.
that's CW. That's CW after that.
Yeah, and there's always a bit of like some weird bloody MTV song playing in the background or something.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm glad.
I'm
glad
so that some of these fan theories went out the window. Mike and Jessica being a thing that went out the window. You got bloody what was the other theory?
Chosen dying. What?
Chosen dying. Priest dying. Silver dying. It's just a case of throwing shit at the wall.
Amanda leaving Daniel. Amanda actually like divorcing Daniel.
This obsession, I'm sorry, Amanda is wifey material, okay? And when I'm saying it, right, and I'm breaking nuance, and I'm literally saying she's wifey material, can we all stop trying to cuck Daniel, please? It's getting tiresome.
It's weird.
His name isn't Daniel.
I know the divorce rate is really high in most in real life, but like there's marriage does work, people. Like
Marriage
ever
does
since
exist.
season
My parents
one.
been married 25 years. It does
Not
exist.
Yeah, not mine. But it's either
my parents been married 30 plus years.
Right. Ever since season one, these theories have been rampant that Daniel needs to be cucked. No.
Some of them sometimes by Johnny. They want Johnny to cuck Daniel.
I'm like, Jesus.
That's what I'm saying.
Just, I mean, you know, like when I'll shove that ponytail straight up your ass and she goes and laughs. It's just because it's funny. It's not because she thinks, oh, Johnny, that's turning me on. It's like, stop it.
Maybe if they were young, younger, like like if they weren't married, then yeah.
Sorry, Johnny and Amanda will be toxic as hell because they're too.
They
similar.
would.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. These
egos
theories. You don't need to tell me your category of what you watched. Like, I don't need to know.
There's the reason why when people are married, they're not similar at all. They're different.
They need someone to balance them out. Like Johnny needs
because
Amanda needs Daniel.
I mean, Amanda and Johnny, they're both technically pretty gangster. Like they're ready to fight anytime, anywhere. Like you don't need, like. Whereas,
Daniel and Carmen are chill.
Yeah, Carmen and Daniel, they're really chill. They don't really want confrontation or anything like that. So yeah.
But they will.
They'll throw down if they have to.
They'll throw down. Yeah.
You sent them to my house?
Yeah, that was funny. You sent them to my house?
I'm glad that this season throws out so many useless theories. Think about it, people. I just want to take this moment to prepare you for the next couple of years because this is a good lesson. For 5 years, 5 years, how many bullshit theories and ideas have you seen that have not come true? Just think back to all these theories. Hawk's a spy. No, that's Mitch. Just think back.
No.
Also,
just
Mitch.
Think back.
Mitch.
Yeah, I agree.
Mitch.
Yeah, Mitch, you can suck on that. Mitch, get out.
Like, really? I was like, really, bro? You betrayed your homies because of girls?
I love how he says we don't have any chicks. No offense,
No offense, Sam. What does that even mean?
I'm like, yeah, we did have an extra chick. It was you.
It's like, first of all, Sam will never get with you, homie. Like, she too good for you, homie. Like,
yeah. And also, what was Chris's obsession with the honeys? Like, what was that all about? That was weird. But if, put it this way, think about how you've all been trolled for 5 years on this YouTube thing. Stupid theories that are put out there that make no sense, have no weight to them whatsoever.
And it's still not over. They're still doing it.
And it's still not over. And I'm going to prepare you for the next year, maybe two, of the crazy theories that are about to come your way. Now, we'll have some, and we might be wrong on a few here or there. And I promise this would be the last time I address this, but I need to enjoy this because this is a moment that we've got to enjoy it. Got to enjoy it because Cobra Kai Season 5 is so freaking good, right, that I want to savor this moment. So when Season 6 rolls around, I'm like...
I'll put it this way. At least when you come over here, we got realistic theories on what can actually freaking happen.
We have evidence.
And regardless if people like it or not, we speak from there. Okay, we speak from there. You know, it's just how we personally feel. That's literally.
I genuinely believe the things I say. I don't just make shit up and be like, "Oh, this." Terry's gonna kill Sam and Anthony next season. Like, what the hell? Like,
could you imagine? He's like LaRusso. I'm not putting them in geese. I'm putting
them in the ground.
I think RJ wants to start his thing.
Oh, no. This is fun.
Go ahead, RJ.
All right, Megatron. Jesus Christ.
Megatron.
So, like, for me, I've gone back and forth on this, but I think season 5 is the best season. It culminates everything. It brings everybody together, which we've been saying it was gonna happen for over a year. and basically, I love that. One of the biggest things that I liked is episode 6. I think that's the most. This is the most emotional season, but that's the most emotional episode.
Yeah.
And King called this. Robbie and Daniel apologizing to each other.
I've been wanting it for ages.
I just love how everybody rallied with Daniel because they needed that.
Yeah.
Jessica telling Amanda, like, listen, I understand what you're going through.
I love what they did with Jessica.
You need to understand
and where Daniel's going through.
Because this Silver is a bad
He's crazy.
He's crazy.
He's crazy.
But and that's the thing. You can understand where Amanda's coming from as well.
Yeah.
Okay. So
probably just thinking, oh, another one, Daniel. Come on.
Yeah.
It's like you guys being with me. Like, we're in our 2nd year now together. Like, it sound like we're a cult. Everyone ship us. And if you want to ship us, we have a name. It's called Kings of Pop Culture. You don't need to give us any like R. Jacob or Da King or whatever.
Why did you speak that into existence?
Or Arius. But you get to a point where you can just really enjoy it,
And the thing is, like, with the Mexico arc, okay, I want to talk about that for a second. So, I've rewatched the season, like, God knows how many times now.
Lost count.
King knows when I like something.
That boy watched it about 5 or 6 times. Like, I only rewatched Cobra Kai twice, man. I can only rewatch it like 3 times or maybe 2 times a year.
But like, okay, I could kind of get why people are saying what people are saying. Like, it was kind of rushed. Like, I get it.
I get it. You're wrong. I get it, but you're wrong.
Yeah. My biggest issue is that when he comes home and he doesn't have that conversation with Carmen, that needs to be that should have been there.
I think it's gonna be on a deleted scene of the DVD series.
That was definitely cut for time. They cut that.
Yeah, they cut that for time. They could definitely do more with that in season 6.
Yeah, but I just think that the whole Mexico arc, I think that was just a little tease of what's to come because I think Miguel's dad is
unfinished business.
He's coming.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't see
Miguel
on the phone, but there could be a way he could come back.
And it's like I told Shamoon and RJ this. I think Miguel's dad is gonna be the sponsor of the tournament, and
Oh no, go ahead.
He might sponsor the Mexico team if there's a Mexico team.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You don't know.
No, because he's a fight fan. Like, he knows about mixed martial arts, boxing.
That kid that was with the kid with Hector playing with that stupid Barcelona ball. That might join Cobra Kai or something. I can't wait for the theory on that.
Oh God.
Yeah.
But like the thing is though, he says something interesting when Miguel told him that he was a champion. He's like, "How come I never heard of you?" Like that means he keeps up with he keeps up with
all the fighting promotions or whatever.
Yeah, like he keeps up with it. Like he's like, "How come I never heard of you?" Why would you say that? And you like
that's just the thing about Cobra Kai, man. It's like they leave those lines there, like the throwaway lines.
He's like a Dana White, bro. He's Dana White. Like
he's a Dana White of Cobra Kai.
Nugget of information for a later season. That's what that is.
Like that's why I think he's coming back. I just don't think like when he's looking at the phone, he's checking Miguel's phone.
We need Johnny to kick his ass.
And the motivation is there. Like he knows he has a son now that Carmen never told him about, and I can see the theme of next season being like everyone thinks that they're happy in their new lives, but something comes back from their past to ruin it. Like,
Yeah.
Your peace has cost you your strength. That's what's gonna happen.
And, and that's where, but Robbie and Miguel is rushed. Robbie will be there for Miguel to keep him from the clutches of his father. That's what's going to be important.
Yeah.
Here.
Robbie knows.
Yeah, because Robbie's street smart. Like Robbie's more street smart than Miguel.
Put in his 2 pence or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you give Robbie, I think what's gonna happen is I think Robbie and let's just say Sean does come back or whatever to help Robbie out or whatever. I think he's gonna teach the Miyagi-Dos about street smarts or whatever, because most of these kids will probably get like pumped in the streets or whatever.
Tori, the rest of them don't. They don't.
Robbie and Tori are the only ones that are about that life.
Yeah.
Yeah. What if like I could see this happening where you know how all the kids rallied for Daniel. What if everybody has to rally for Miguel because I think that he's low key scared of his dad because he pulled a gun on him. Like he pulled it out on him.
He didn't pull out that gun like hey, he literally just
he's about to say, hey Vato, hey man, are you part of the feds, bro?
Yeah.
Don't make me ask again.
I also want to put this out there because I've seen this float around. Oh, he put that gun on the counter, and it was literally just there to. No, that was a threat. Like that.
That's a threat, bro.
That's a threat.
Yeah, you letting him know. Like,
proves that you haven't watched a lot of mob movies, because
you're a criminal. You pull out your gun like that and you set it down. No, you're gonna know I'm loaded right now.
I will kill you. I will kill you.
He said to Miguel before that, "Oh, I'm sorry, you're all right." They go to a store, a random store. He robs the till because he can. He picks the gun up, puts it on the table. That is movie code. I will shoot your ass if you do anything.
That scene gave me anxiety because I thought he was about to, when Johnny pulled up in front of the store. I was like,
I don't know if you guys saw the leaked video, but I saw the leaked video of that location, so I thought, oh god, don't ruin this moment. But maybe I saw it because it's just like he was just there.
Because anybody, if you watch enough gangster movies and enough mob movies, dog, anybody pulls out the strap in front of you, that means one, they don't have respect for you. They about to kill you, like straight up, like it's a flex thing.
Because what if he comes back and let's say he's promoting the tournament, the world tournament, and Miguel's like, wait, what? Like, why is he doing it? And all the kids are like, yo, what's wrong with you? Like, why are you nervous? And he's like, I don't get it, bro. This dude is bad news, man. Like,
maybe
that's what.
Man, if he sees Carmen, and he starts
he's Carmen pregnant with another kid. That is bad, dude. That's not good.
Yeah,
not good.
And he's gonna, and it's just like it was just.
Nah, you don't put hands on Little Eagle. You don't put hands on Little Eagle.
I can see it's happening. It's gonna be like, you took away my chance, you took away my son, I'm taking away yours.
Bro, RJ, didn't we say when the Latinos were gonna call Johnny and Robbie gringos? Like why is these gringos here? Like
clearly they've never had one.
You're marrying him?
Yeah. So that's basically what's gonna happen. It's like he could start speaking in Spanish to Vanessa or whatever. Like, yo, you gonna marry him? Seriously?
You left me for a gringo?
I mean, it's because they've never had white lightning.
Oh, Lord.
Hey, the announcer gave the name.
I definitely agree, RJ. I think people don't realize the Mexico stuff is not done. It's not finished.
No, it's just the stuff.
Yeah.
It's not finished.
Yeah, I get it. I get what people are saying, that it was too short. But the thing is, I can only see it going one more episode. But even then, that's a push because
it played
anytime
out
when they're
yeah, that's what
anytime they go overseas, Cobra Kai already has that formula. It's just only going to be 2 to 3 episodes. That's the max that they're going to do.
I don't think they can be over there for that long anyway, because there was some stuff going on the set.
Yeah,
imagine. You've also got that. You've also got to take into account too, shooting in
Puerto Rico. So
shooting in that location, there is a lot of that's a logistical nightmare to shoot in those locations.
Yeah,
especially Like, if you know, you know.
Thank God the cast and
yeah.
crew. Okay, just saying.
But
Thank God they
also-
got out of there all right because stuff be going down in
Yeah.
Puerto Rico.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Well, what you saw was probably the tame part.
Yeah.
Because that scene where they went to the store, that's the hood. Okay,
that's the hood, bro.
Yeah,
that's straight up hood right there.
Hood. You do not walk into that area at all. And if you want to live,
I
don't.
bet you Tanner and Show.
Okay, I'll put it this way. I'll put it this way: like people that are Jacob's color will not make it up in Puerto Rico. Like you first people to get robbed real quick.
Yeah, I'm gonna scroll up there, say, "Hey, my name's Jacob."
I mean, look at
Pandero, and then bloody
Blue
beating
Beetle
me up.
they had to shut down production at one point. I think when they were coming to Rico, Blue Beetle, because they
they had to like David Zaslav had to get them back over here because they were like shooting. They were shooting up on Blue Beetle set, bro. Like
I know people don't want to hear it. Oh, because I'll say the Karen line, and I love that she's called Karen from Halloween Kills. The world is full of love and understanding. Yeah, well, it is,
but
location matters. Location matters.
Location does matter.
Will determine whether you live or not. It's like you could go to Tokyo, Japan. You go down the wrong street. The Yakuza.
It's like anywhere else, man. Every place got some Martin Luther King Boulevard.
If there is if there is a street named after a historically black figure, do not.
Yeah, I'm not even going to show my face on stream.
Don't go down MLK Boulevard, MLK Road, Medgar Evers Street, Malcolm X Street.
Put it this way: if the four of us did that, I'd be beaten up and killed first, and then you guys would.
I don't know, man. The way they do stuff now, they might kill all of us.
Yeah. RJ, where was Kreese at? Like in season 2? Like
that was in West Hunter Church in the hood. That is where he was at. He was walking. That was not Los Angeles. Bullshit. No. When I saw that, I was like, hold on. Let me pause. I gotta go back. Oh, y'all filmed there? Oh man.
Oh, but it's for the
how much you would have bet like half the cast was getting all them cokeheads was coming up to the cast. Hey bro, can I get $1, man? Can I get $1?
Hey, I need my fix.
I need my fix.
Like from a story perspective, it makes sense as to why they didn't have many characters in Mexico, but also they were probably happy that you only needed a certain amount because that's another person you've got to keep an eye on. Like you have to screen locations out that they're safe. I remember, I've shown you guys the series Top Gear over here. It's like a car show. They were in, I think, Chile once, and there was like this massive shit went down. Like they were shooting a scene at night, and then the locals caught wind, and then they were getting rocks thrown at them and everything. Like it can be dangerous depending on where you go.
Let me just say this: there's a reason they don't shoot movies in Detroit, bro. There's a reason that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Whenever they say they shoot movies in a certain location and they emphasize it, they don't shoot them there.
Like they don't even shoot New York movies in New York anymore.
In New York,
because New York has some.
The whole of Tokyo Drift isn't even shot in Tokyo.
Yeah,
like the street scenes are in Tokyo, but they had to hire a fall guy. So if the police would come, he would spend the night in the jail because they couldn't get the permit to do it. That's all the stuff that fans don't consider is that shooting at location can be tough.
Because they only needed they only needed Robbie, Johnny, and Miguel. That's only 3 people that you have to. Because if you was to bring over Ralph, Mary, it's too much stuff, man. It's like you asking somebody to get robbed, bro. Like, come on, man. They like.
I mean, and Robbie and Johnny look like they could fit in eventually. Any of the other characters? No.
I'm glad.
As
much as I
love Mary, as much as I love Peyton List,
stay in Atlanta, please. Stay home. No.
Don't.
You gonna have them little kids come up to you. They're gonna have them little kids come up to you like, can you please give me like $1? And then they got like 5 or 6 people taking something out their wallet, bro. Like they.
That's real. I saw someone said that it was very stereotypical. I said, no, that's real. That will happen to you.
No, that's real, bro.
That's real. I mean, they didn't fall into the stereotype category because they had an Australian do it, which was really weird for some reason. But you know, the
The
point
dude was
is,
Kano too. That was Kano.
it was, and it was
That was
Kano.
Kano.
That was
The,
funny.
the
bro.
point is that happens, you know.
It happens all the time.
I'd
Miguel
rather, if
walked
you're
into
gonna
the-
rob me, you rob me of everything. This dude literally robbed Miguel and put half of his money, well, about a quarter of his money, back in his pocket wallet.
They
just
made
to
him
rub it in.
pay for his own backpack, which they took.
And then they
man.
gave him like £3 back, just to be a dick. What sort of monster do you think I am?
Until they fought Johnny. Johnny said, like, dog, I remember this trick. I used to do this all the time. Like,
I love that. I love that scene because Johnny and Robbie were like Batman and Robin in that scene.
They were.
That's what that reminded me of. They're like
Matt Reeves universe.
In the Matt Reeves universe. Get Tanner. Matt. I don't know you saw that scene. Get Tanner, please.
Sirens again. What's going on out there?
man. I mean, for me, for season 5, like, it's definitely the best season, bro. Like,
Not even
hands
a
down, like, it's not even a question, dog. Like,
Not even a question.
okay, that's fine if you like. I mean, there's some people that said they still believe season 4 is better than season 5. I don't see it. I don't see it.
Before
Like,
you go, King, I just want to say season 5 solidified as Cobra Kai as a live action anime, and I freaking love that.
Yeah.
shit.
Wait, episode 9 and 10 of season 4, I'd say yes, but the
Literally
rest
anime.
as a collective, no.
yeah,
But
definitely
everyone-
season 5. Yeah, season 5, man. It's just like these fellow kings were talking about. It just buried all the stuff that we've been saying since season 3. Season 3, we were saying all this stuff, bro. Like, it all came true. The beefs have been buried, bro. Like, we were saying all this stuff, bro. Like, it all came true. The
How was
beefs
that?
have been buried.
It's you, man.
Oh, sorry, I had a tab open. Oh my god, sorry. It's because the chat isn't showing up for me on the thing. Sorry, that's my fault.
Oh.
And we're 1 like away from 30. What are you people in the chat doing? Sorry, carry on, Danny.
No, I was gonna say, the beefs are buried. I mean, Johnny and Daniel, cool. Robbie and Miguel, cool.
This season is
Sam and Tori, cool.
It's a bookend to the last 4 seasons.
Daniel and Mike, cool.
And look, no matter where this
Yeah.
show goes from here, I don't think you're going to reach this emotional height again because it's paid off. 5 seasons of story.
Yeah.
Like, you can't. Because the reason I say that you won't reach this height is because this is the emotions we started with, and once you do that, you make it the definitive season by definition.
And it's just like what Jacob. It's like what Jacob was talking about yesterday. I was listening to the stream today, and you were saying like, are they gonna still fight? Yeah, because they're humans. You know, they're gonna
they're still gonna fight, still gonna throw down.
They're gonna still fight. They're gonna like. I don't expect Sam and Tori to be like best friends in season 6 or 7 or whatever. That's something. That's something that they gotta work with. Go ahead on your theory, bro.
No. I was waiting to finish. I didn't mean that.
I would like Robbie and Miguel would have their days.
Wait, Audrey, you
Robbie
put your
Miguel would
hand
have
up
their
like
days.
you're
I'm
in
gonna kick
school,
your
right?
ass.
I got a theory on that.
They're gonna have their days when they do that, but
it's basically that.
Yeah, Robbie and Miguel, they're gonna be like.
I didn't mean to say that. My bad. I kind of ruined King's point. My bad. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I love the way he puts his hand up like he's in class. He's just like, I got a point on that.
It sounds like.
Oh man.
Nah, but what you gonna say, RJ?
You got a point on that.
Are you finished?
Point.
Yeah, it'll come back to me. You go ahead. It's like
I love that Kenny and Silver moment where he's like, point, winner,
point. No, I just think that like Sam and Tori are not like friends just yet, and I feel like it will be really satisfying. Yeah, it will happen. I just think it's not like
assumptions, but it's gonna happen.
Like, you know how we always say that it's a conversation away? Why don't you just have them have a conversation? Not a fight, not a tournament fight, a conversation to really like end the rivalry, like a conversation.
Well, that's how it starts. Is one conversation will kickstart everything in motion. It's not like, okay, Darius, we've been arguing for too long, bro. one conversation is going to fix our feelings on Star Wars. No, it's going to like begin the healing.
That's not how conversation work.
It begins the healing process. You know.
You know what I mean.
You have to understand.
I was just
understand the other person's point of view. Like Sam and Tori would be like, "Oh, I didn't like." Sam has already seen Tori's life. She's already seen like her mom being sick.
Time she finally saw it.
She's like, "Oh, okay, this is why she was doing this." Tori just has to see how much he's affected Sam, like the scars and
previous season. Yep.
PTSD. You know, she needs to. They both need to understand.
You good?
What they put the other one through.
Yeah.
That's what happened with Robbie
and
Miguel.
The thing is, like, men's beef and women's beef are like totally different. It's just
they're not the same.
Like dudes.
It shouldn't have to be.
Somebody in the comment section.
They've always been different.
Like Louis and Louis and the Noosh, like how they were fighting and then they were cool. Like, I'm sorry, man. That's what dudes are.
You know what?
We can fight. I'm so sorry, man. I should have done that.
If you want to see what Tori is going to have held against her in the future, look at Amanda and in the scene that her and Jessica were in the bar, right? And the way she was called Babe Ruthless. That's what Tori's going to be treated like in future seasons.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
Yeah,
Tori's done some crazy, like
she's done some crazy.
No mercy.
It's like, I didn't
like
even forget
straight
that.
up. It's like, dog, she almost tried to kill Sam, like, not once, but she broke into the house to try to kill her twice. Dog, come on, man.
You okay with someone harassing you, Giorgio?
Open wide.
What's someone broken in your house, huh? What you gonna do, huh?
You know what?
That was my main. That was. Oh, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say I would call my boys.
Call my boys. No, it's funny because King was like, "Man, y'all better not let me get harassed at my job. I was hoping y'all would come to."
Bring more coffee.
It's like, hey. But one of my main theories is going forward with the kids. I think they're going to get to relax.
I said they were going to hell.
What?
Because you're like, they're going to hell. I thought you guys said they were going to hell.
What the hell?
No, Jacob, relax.
Sorry, I'm too hyper.
They're gonna get too relaxed, and I think, and Darius, you know what I'm talking about. I think they're gonna go like the Dragon Ball Z route of the androids. I think Sensei Kim is gonna bring 2 students over from Korea to try to fight a male and a female kid to fight all of the Miyagi those students and Eagle Fang students.
In love with one of those.
Oh Jesus
Christ! All right,
it's like I see that happening. It's like in DBZ, like if you guys know the story, like
you know.
Depending on what future timeline we're talking about, the Trump's timeline, it gets really confusing. Watch the movie; it'll explain more. Anyway, like the point is, the Z Warriors got way too relaxed over the 3-year period or whatever, to where Dr. Gero made these 2 androids to like just straight up beat the crap out of the Z Warriors, like straight up. And he did it when Goku was dead.
That shit doesn't make sense, but whatever. Don't think about it.
Yeah, but you get the drift.
He made androids stronger than Super Saiyans when you didn't know what a Super Saiyan was. It makes sense, but whatever.
To add on to your point, King, because we both agree on this, I think I would not be surprised if season 6, like the opening, like the first 2 episodes, like the kids are not training, they're just freaking having a ball, they're going to golf and stuff,
and we're trimming off the fat, and we're focusing on the main 6.
Yep.
Yeah.
See, but this is where the android plot comes in. Like the androids had the list of all the Z fighters or whatever, on like their strengths, their techniques. It didn't matter if you were the weakest Z fighter, you gonna get pulled up and you about to get stomped out. Like that's what's gonna happen, bro. Like
they pull up and they just start taking out Nate, Bert, Mitch.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like I think that's what's gonna happen, bro. Like
Cobra Kai as that whole fight at Cobra Kai, like in the finale, that's all on tape. It's all on video. They could they know how they fight now. Because on
Yeah.
Yeah, that's no. They might be using like the tape against them and stuff.
And dude, they're gonna probably. Yeah, they can they basically can like actually. Oh God, I can't believe I'm gonna say this. They can actually probably be spies for the Eagle Fang and freaking Miyagi-Do people, man.
Honestly,
and I'll tell you what.
that might happen.
No, because like they can play stupid, like they don't know what's going on. Like, oh, this is our first day in karate or whatever, and like we heard about you guys, we wanted to join your dojo.
Oh fuck!
Say Kim can get more info on Chosen because she knows who Chosen is because she's like far from your pathetic little island, so she knows who he is.
Yeah, she was wrong. She was wrong for that.
Yeah, I was like,
she was wrong indeed.
Kind of messed up. There was some messed up stuff said this season because Silver was like, "Too bad you're not gonna be able. At least you're not gonna be able to mess up another kid." I was like, "Damn."
Yeah, that's a bit.
Yeah, that was.
That was out of pocket.
I like how Johnny waves his hand like he's like this.
Open that mouth.
I like how Johnny like waves his hand. He's like, "You look like shit."
Yeah. But yeah, I think going forward, season 6, I think it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be more of like a Dragon Ball Z type of thing. And I'm kind of
it's gonna be basically Dragon Ball Z
anime.
Dragon Ball Z infused with Power Rangers is basically what it.
Yeah.
And then
so
I think we're gonna
because there's no way. There is no way. And you want to know what's probably be the funniest part? Like the 2 students that she brought over is her weakest students, and they still body the kids.
Imagine if one of them bodied the useless kids, like one of them just bodies them completely.
I think that the way Hayden put it about like the kids like not on the same page. He said they may have like stuff to work out, but they're gonna need to be on the same page because what they're about to face.
You've got the main 6. That you remember when that camera shot pans to the 6? I'm like,
I think that what's gonna happen is you got
and then add Sean for tokenism, and then you get 7.
I think that the kids that Sensei Kim trains, I think they've been training their whole lives, like longer.
Yeah,
this is why you need Sean. This is why you need Sean.
They've been training their whole lives under Cobra Kai. Like they've been doing that dumb shit that Tori do for their entire lives.
Put it this way, with that kind of threat looming, like you've got the main 6 kids that we care about. You've got Kenny, Devin, and Anthony, who are the protege fighters, and maybe you have Sean and Kyler as enforcers.
It's like you could just see Sean like pumping iron like inside the prison. Like I was like, it's my last day.
They need a brawler, and Sensei Kim's students are going to be so like dangerous. Sean's going to be like, you know what, man, fuck this. I'm just going to throw you in the bin over there. Not the none of that crap. Just grab them and toss them. Fucking that. They just get in there.
He's literally saying like, what? No, dude, can you just imagine like they're trying to do their style of fighting? Like Sean, they're just saying like, what type of style is this? This is called Compton, man. Like,
a fight scene of Sean and Kenny working together.
Ooh, nice.
Pain Brothers.
What? No, but like the. I mean, you bring in Christian, Bert, and Nate like as like filler spots, but like
they're there to
bring
just
Devin,
nothing more.
They're there to get their ass.
Devin,
basically
Anthony, Kenny, and
they get their ass beat.
If I'm being honest, if you have Bert and Nate
as well, so
they're getting destroyed, bro. With these kids. These kids are in the hospital.
It's like, dude, but that's what I'm saying. Just imagine.
What are Chosen?
Just imagine though, bro. Like the 2 students that she brings over ain't even her best students. Like they're like the average ones.
Doesn't Chosen have
to? I think so.
There you go. Maybe we have Johnny and Daniel as one dojo. They bring in Mike to train the kids for international experience. Chosen brings his dojo. Maybe Jessica has a dojo. That would be cool. That it's not like a, oh, we need help, because, there needs to be a reason for you to bring Julie into the fold. I think Sensei Kim alone is not enough. You need there to be some other reason.
I think Julie's going to be the female coach for Miyagi/Eagle Fang.
Sam and Tori would be a perfect. It's perfect.
Sam, Tori, Evan are the three.
Bring in Aisha too. Bring back Aisha.
I love that trio.
Right? They should bring back Aisha for the last season.
That's your 4 girls right there: Sam, Tori, Aisha, Devin. Let's take your pick.
That's a good squad.
That's a good squad. They should do that.
Take your pick.
Wait.
What are you gonna say, Darius?
What do you think? I meant take your pick.
You have four main girls, and you have 4 main dudes. Because you got Robbie, Miguel, Dimitri, and Eli is your 4 main guys.
Take Stingray with you as well. He could be like the security guard.
I think
actually perfect.
I know I'm an unpopular opinion, but I think Sean should take Dimitri's spot, like just for the muscle.
I think you keep Dimitri, but what Sean is he is the 7th Ranger. That's what he is.
He's the one that joins late but kicks ass.
He's your enforcer. He's your muscle.
But
mind you, to be fair, you could be onto something, because they haven't really done much with Dimitri this season.
He also he's demoted to guest star now.
That made me.
So that's what I'm just saying. That
pissed me off.
That's what, because once Walking Dead is over with, most likely Sean is gonna come back to Cobra Kai. I think. Yeah.
But then
they keep teasing it, because they kept teasing it in season 4. They were like, he gets out at the end of the summer.
Because I think he's gonna end up being a main character, because everybody keeps on saying, "Yo, where's Sean at? No, where's he at?"
He was also in the video game too, so that's.
But put it this way: they've delayed him coming in because they've had to wrap everything up, and I've got a couple of theories on a few things, but I think now that Kenny's out of Cobra Kai, quote unquote, I think Sean will go with Kenny, and he'll go with Robbie. Like he'll follow where those two go. But
he won't go.
But having said that, I have a theory. Now I don't know how true this is, but I have a theory that Kenny's role was actually meant for Sean.
I think so.
We talked about this. Yep.
And I think Kenny's role was rewritten because the actor who plays Sean is committed to The Walking Dead. So they were like, let's change it. Let's give Robbie a mentor role. And it works. It still works for the story, and I love it for that. And
I still think he's gonna. I still think that they're gonna get that brotherly love thing going on. Hey,
we've got a lot of brotherly love at the moment, but I need a scene of Robbie, Kenny, and Sean kicking ass.
Yeah. Because the thing is, who's the best one to kind of tell Kenny, man, get over it, bro. Let's go kiss him with ass, bro. That's Sean.
When they're throwing the jackets and shirts at Silver at the end, could you imagine if Sean's just like, man, shut your punk ass up, just throw him the
eating ass mother.
Dude, could you just imagine if Sean would have came in like back door and just started throwing a whole bunch of Cobra Kais everywhere?
Could you imagine if Sean was in that the finale fight in season 5?
Could you imagine
if he was on Miyagi-Do's? If he was on Miyagi-Do's,
he's the main.
He's gonna take on 5 or 6 Cobra Kais.
You know how Hulk doing those knees. Imagine
how Hulk grabs the
Chitauri.
Chitauri.
Direction. Robbie
you got how Hulk grabs the Chitauri or the Ultron bots and tosses them. That's what Sean is and he's protecting Anthony. That would be cool. But I just have a feeling that role was meant for Sean originally,
especially in season 5. I feel like it makes way more sense.
It feels like it's the Sean role. But
in season 5, it makes way more sense for Sean to be the one.
They keep extending the amount of time that Sean's got to get out. So
I think they really want Sean to come back, bro. I think they really want him.
End the Walking Dead already, so we can get him back, for God's sake.
Another reason The Walking Dead.
This is The Walking Dead squad, actually.
Get that show off the air, man, for God's sake.
Because I think since Dimitri's a guest role now, Sean could take his screen time or whatever. So, because he's like a fan favorite. Everybody says yo, man, can we get him in the game, man?
I'm not trying to be that guy, but So
imagine the interactions with other characters. Like he just talked to Miguel, like, "Yo, aren't you Cobra boy?"
So you're the hot chapter.
Yeah, he's gonna be like he's the dude that's gonna be like talking a whole bunch of noise to his team members and give them nicknames that they don't like, but like they're just not gonna say anything. Like
he's gonna be the not Kyler, but he's gonna be their hype man basically. He's gonna hype them up. That's
He's like, yeah, though. What's on site? It's on site, Cobra guy.
Bro, I could just see him like look at Eli. He says like, "Yo, bro, what's that on your lip? Is that like a battle scar or something, dog? Like, yo, that thing is cool, bro. Like, what is that, bro? Like."
And then Hawk's gonna get up and go, "God damn,
God damn it! We see with this bullshit again. There's King.
Let's get one thing in Mexico for you.
Mexico for you."
Like you could just see Sean like the first time he sees Eli, he's gonna be like looking extra hard. Like
this is what I'm saying, because in the game they had them two going at it, and in the show they have Kenny and Hawk going at it. I think this role was meant for Sean. I just have a feeling.
Yeah.
There's
like,
so
I
many
could be wrong, and maybe it was just meant for Kenny, but signs up like with the way that the look at the end of the juvie scene where they have that respect look, that's a look of recruiting.
And another thing, guys, please, like, it's not Kenny's fault that they gave him a power boost to like fight Hawk. And besides, another thing, Hawk sucks at fighting. Eli is the real fighter.
Like, they gave Hawk his season 2 plot armor. That's what but to be fair, if you had Hawk season 3 Brooks mode, Kenny's head would have been taken off. Like that Hawk would have killed him.
Well, they literally gave you 4 reasons why Hawk lost. First off, the ref was on bullshit. Second off,
hey, that ref's a dick.
Robbie told him to hold back. He's like, "Yo, just chill out." Like he's not.
Yeah, and this is the thing. This is what I was saying is that.
But you want to know what the main reason why Hawk lost? Because he was Hawk. He should have been Eli, and
Damn
right.
But I saw someone saying that
Hawk needs to be in the cage. I'm sorry. Every time when he goes Hawk mode, he always loses. You guys know I'm telling the truth.
Put it this way. I saw someone that said, "Oh, Miguel beat Kenny with such ease. Why couldn't Robbie and Hawk do it?" I'll tell you why.
We're trying to.
Because with Robbie and Hawk, it's personal, right? Robbie was his mentor, okay? Hawk is not a rival, but he's an aggressor, okay? So Kenny has an emotional investment in those two people already. If they fight back in the same way he wants them to, it feeds into his anger and his rage. Like when Robbie took it, sorry, RJ, when I knocked you the fudge out and I took your head off.
Sorry about that.
For
telling him that.
You know, Kenny ran off the mat and then went and started clearly crying. But then you cut to the locker room and he's angry and he channels all that anger into Anthony. Yeah. Right? So
I gotta say something really quick. Dallas looked like a little kid in that scene when he was fixing his oh my god. He's like, oh, when he's like fixing his nose, he looks like the 6-year-old there. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I mean, well, yeah, that's part of my
sorry, you sir, still did something foul by putting Anthony LaRusso in
you
juice water.
That's what Kenny Hawk.
If Hawk and Robbie respond in such a manner, he's only going to respond with more anger and rage. But with Miguel, he doesn't have an investment in Miguel at all. So when Miguel's like, Robbie's right, you don't want to do this.
You don't want to do this.
And when he sees the guy that Robbie hated working with him, he's like, oh, shit. Because you got to think, like at the pool bit, when Robbie pushes Eli in the pool, and then Miguel shoves Miguel, whatever, I got the words the wrong way around. Yeah, fuck it, whatever. You know what I mean? There's just a pool scene when
somebody shoves somebody.
Somebody shoves somebody in the pool. And then Kenny's looking. Yeah. He looks like the same Kenny from season 4, where he's like scared and timid, like briefly. Right. And it's just like, yeah, you're doing a Hawk. You're putting up a front.
Yeah, people say Kenny.
You ain't fighting.
He had his voice break this season. You know, when Robbie walks up to him and he's like, "Not right now." I'm like, "Yo, Dallas, where was that? That's a voice break."
And when he yells, "King," I was like, why does his voice sound like that?
Miles Morales, make it happen.
I'm like, wait a minute, hold on.
Sit your ass down, boy.
I'm sorry, like. this is Kenny is the one of the black kids that's from the suburbs tries to act hood, bro. Like that's the exact scene. Like
he is, because you look at his house. When
he was like, you're lucky not on the mat today. I was like, yo, bro, you need to
chill out, dog. First of all, your dad is in the military. Second of all, your mom is a nurse. Sir, you live in a nice household. You got 2-parent household. Sit down, like you're doing too much.
Bobby already beat you, so shut your
Sean is the thug. You're not, all right.
You're not the thug.
Yeah,
you'll always be the least favorite Pain brother.
Because you're not a pain in the ass, Kenny. Except for this.
Yeah.
But he was wrong for doing that.
Like
you shouldn't have put Anthony in the
dude. They took a deuce and then put that boy's head inside the water. Dog. No.
Anthony could have got a disease from that, bro.
That's how people you can get like a staph infection and shit from that. Like that's disgusting, bro. That's nasty.
Did they really? Did they really have to put that in the show? If I'm being honest,
they could have made it normal. They had to make sure we saw it was a brown toilet. It could have been a normal toilet.
Yeah, like why couldn't this be a normal swirly? That's all it had.
Dude, they had the brown toilet with the toilet paper all up in there, so you already know what that's like. Like that's the worst thing you ever see when you go to the bathroom.
Why was Anthony there?
You know those public toilets where the seat's brown.
He was at a mall. It was at a mall.
No. Where the seat's brown, the lid's broken, and there's toilet paper all over the floor. People can't shoot, so they piss all up the wall. You know, and there's so much.
That's where Anthony put his head in.
Yeah, and
you can foul, RJ. You foul.
You can see skid marks from about 10 years ago still on the rim of that toilet.
That's just foul, bro. That's unforgivable, man. Like
that's why I don't use public restrooms. Sorry,
me either.
I only do it for a piss. I don't.
Yeah, that's why Anthony even like told Sam like, "Hey, you gotta teach me something, man."
I use public restrooms because people are weird, bro. People come up to the urinal next to you. Like, why? There's a urinal right there. Do not come to the one next to me. You're a weirdo if you do that.
It's like, do you know what that is? It's when I'm sat on the bus and there's a whole row of seats free.
I know what you're talking about.
And they sit next to me.
Like, no. You want to know what's the worst part? You want to know what's the worst part? It's like when you park far away from people, and then somebody parks like right next to you, like when in the far part of the parking lot. You don't want no cars being around your car, and they just happen to park right next to you. Like, hate that, man.
Spot the difference.
You're white.
No, I was gonna say spot the difference. Meaning there's space in the. Oh, you. I meant the car park. Like spot the difference. Spread out the cars. Oh, fuck! It went right over your head. You're white.
So
I am right. Yeah.
So what do you guys think about Devin going forward, though? Like, because I still feel like she hasn't. I still feel like she wasn't used more or whatever.
I have a theory. Sam and Tori's conflict next season is they both want to train Devin their way.
Oh no!
Ooh.
Well, you know that people carrier that Johnny drives around BTW. You're gonna have Carmen sitting in the passenger right side. You're gonna have the baby in the middle and Robbie and Miguel next to it. Imagine that shot. That's gonna be a shot in the future season.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
And the baby's gonna be going wah, and then Miguel and Robbie are gonna be like, "Oh, shut up."
I can just see like Sam is trying to train Devin a little bit, and Tori doesn't like it. Like I can see that happening.
Asha, where'd you go?
Yeah. Well, I maybe that could happen, but I think Sam is really gonna try to train Anthony though, because like it seems like Anthony wants to get trained by Sam or whatever. Because like she was just asking him.
Sam and Tori. No, my bad. Go ahead. My bad. I did it again. My bad.
Nah.
Go ahead.
No, it's cool. I was just gonna say the same thing. Like Anthony and Sam wanted to be. I mean, Anthony wants Sam to train him. That's basically it. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think that because you said like chores are not his thing. So like, so basically, I think that Anthony, he's not pure Miyagi.
He's lazy.
Like, he's not pure Miyagi. So I think that what could be really cool is if Johnny teaches him, like not just Sam, but Johnny teaches him as well. Like, maybe Miguel teaches him some stuff because he's not pure Miyagi though. Like, it would be kind of cool.
I actually disagree. I think he is. I think he is.
They'll have to show me.
Me personally,
I think he really is. I think Sam is the
think
one
Anthony
the mold. I think Anthony's the traditional one. It's
one of those things where like Anthony's never gonna beat Sam in no straight up fight. It's just like she put him on. But like
it all depends on what they do with him. The line "someday you'll be protecting this family." That's a big line. That wasn't given to Sam. That was given to him. Like that.
Well, yeah, but what I'm saying is like.
I'm talking about right now, though.
Right now, he doesn't have that Miyagi-Do attitude, basically.
Yeah, it's because he's Anthony, isn't he?
Actually, in my personal opinion, I think that it would be really cool if like someone like Johnny taught him some stuff because it fits him. He doesn't do chores. Sam even told him, we can skip past the chores and we can just.
But then both of Daniels.
Here's my thing on Anthony. I think Anthony's more of a Miyagi-Do than Sam because if you notice,
I agree.
He never tries to fight back against Kenny when Kenny starts bullying him. Sam would have tried to fight back.
Like Anthony has a huge problem with shortcuts and stuff. Like a huge problem.
Yeah.
Like he's a lazy fucker.
Yeah.
But you know, when you look at it in context, I think that damn. I mean,
he always tries to de-escalate.
He needs to get his screen dependency, but I think Sam has more of that sort of tendency. She's more like Johnny, and I
Sam's
think
got spunk. Sam's got Daniel's.
Anthony reminds me of Daniel, if you want me to be honest. He reminds me of
Karate Kid Daniel,
just mixed with Dimitri and Daniel mixed. That's what he reminds me.
Yeah, because I'm about to say because Daniel, he would be mad. Daniel was like, I hate it here.
I just want to go home.
I think Chosen is the one for. I think Chosen is the one for Anthony. I think.
He gave him the egg, bro. No, I'm joking. He gave him.
He says, "Here, take it." Like,
because you got to think about Anthony's the one. Anthony's the one who saw Chosen's exercise, and Chosen like smiled when he heard the idea.
Exactly, he clocked it.
That's a good point. But
I
don't know why.
What you're trying to say is that as of right now, he's not showing that, but I think that's part of his art going forward.
Like, give me I think I need to see a little bit more. Just like I said, like with Tori, like I just need to see some more. Like, give me some more stuff. Because right now, I think right now, nah. Like,
I agree.
Like,
it's a catch-22. Like, I mean, we've seen it with Tori. They'll definitely do it with Anthony. I just think the seeds are there for them to do it. It's just, will they be able to balance it with everything?
I like to see Miguel teach him though. They got to give someone
because
Robbie and
personally,
Tori already mentioned.
Go ahead.
Miguel needs
we did it again.
No, my bad, bro. You go ahead.
I feel bad.
We're always cutting each other off anyway.
My bad. I'm sorry.
No, you go ahead, bro.
Because me personally, Kenny's the next. I think Kenny's the next Karate Kid after Miguel, because he just got the.
Yeah, that's the story.
Bro, like the thing is, he took over the whole entire. He took over the whole entire Cobra Kai dojo at a middle school age, bro.
I know what you mean, but it does. But Miguel's not he's not out the picture.
No, I'm saying after Miguel, once Miguel moves on, he's.
But then the show will be done.
Well, I'm talking about
The show's gonna end soon anyway, so.
If we're talking about when Daniel passes the torch to Miguel, I think the next torch goes to Kenny, because he just got those.
Oh yeah, Kenny's naturally got the talent and the gift and the hard work.
Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think Silver was lying when he said.
But I see it as an invert kind of flip on, you know, the whole Miguel, Robbie, you know, Anthony, Kenny. Like it's an inversion of that. Where I think, yeah, Kenny will definitely be set up for all of that. But I think we're at a point with this show where Miguel is the next Karate Kid by definition, but I don't think there is another one after him. I think it's just generally applied to all the kids because they all have that guy.
Well, to me,
that's a good point.
To me, like if we're talking about like out of the 3 Prodigy kids that are coming up, it's just Kenny. Like because like I said, the dude took over the Cobra Kai dojo.
I mean, yeah, because Kenny is like he's leaps.
But I mean, look, if we're basing it off of the Sekai Taikai tournament, then neither. But if we're talking All Valley, then I'd say Devin and Kenny.
Yeah,
like that.
Yeah, Kenny.
It's got them written all over it.
Kenny and Anthony are going to be competing for All Valley titles going forward. Like after,
I was just gonna say, like, if you're telling me who's to me, it's Kenny, because like middle school age, that's like Johnny taking over the Cobra Kai dojo when he was younger, bro. That's what that reminds me of. That's why.
That's a good point.
He's a prodigy.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
a prodigy, just like Johnny. Yeah.
Like he's in middle school and he
even has the same story. Like remember,
he's like
Johnny lost.
He was like in middle. He's in middle school and he's already high schoolers respond to him, bro. High schoolers respond to Kenny, dog. Like that ain't supposed to happen, bro. Like
he's got Kyler's bitch ass. You know the average.
No, I'm sorry that I cannot believe. Imagine being 17 years old. You take orders from this little 14. I don't care how good he is. Hell no.
Well, it's a good time to start trimming off some of the fat in this show.
You gotta protect the king.
Like you mean to tell me Big Red?
You better not miss just a punk ass up.
You mean to tell me Big Red takes orders from Kenny? Really? Big Red.
Dumbass.
Giant.
You're
gonna come for the king.
And the fact that Terry Silver even said that Kenny has potential to be on Miguel and Robbie and Hawk's level.
That, I will agree with you on one thing. I said that Kenny could at best or no, at minimum make it to Hawk's level. Minimum, right?
Well, that's why I just said, like, if you're talking to me on who's like out of the 3 prodigies like right now, it's like Kenny is the number 1 student right now.
In terms of being better than Miguel and Robbie, nope. But in terms of being on the same level as Hawk, if not maybe even a little bit more than Hawk, I would agree. And when I said
especially with the silver bullet technique,
you said he's better than Hawk. I mean, I know you're going to say he is, but you said he's better than Hawk.
I mean, he is better than Hawk, but is he better than Eli? That's the problem.
I mean, you know, but looking at it at face value of what we've gotten, I think there's potential there for Kenny. A lot of potential.
You got to think about it like this.
That's the reason why I can't have Hawk.
He has natural talent, and he fights smart. Like he doesn't fight stupid like Hawk does or Hawk did.
Point. Winner.
Dumb shit.
Like he literally took Silver's advice and he just said like, okay, I'm gonna be the top dog in the dojo, bro. Like screw Kyler, I'm the top dog. Like
I'd say he fights like a mixture of Silver and Kreese, like a bit of both.
Who, Kenny?
Yeah,
and also
he's got the brains of Kreese and the brawn of Silver.
Kenny's probably Silver's best student. Silver taught him a lot, bro. That's scary.
He taught him a technique that's supposed to kill kids, dog.
You know what makes me laugh though, right?
He's like,
hold on. You know what makes me laugh with Kyler's punk ass, right? Is you're telling me none of the other kids in that dojo were better than Kyler? None.
Yeah, of all the kids.
My thing is this, bro. Like, if you get just imagine if Kenny was just like at Kyler's age, and you got to
king. Yeah, you ain't no king. That's for sure. For God's sake,
bro. If he was Kyler's age and he learned all those techniques, bro, like you can like literally say that he's on that level with those people, man. Like I'm just saying.
Level soon, pal.
He's
not
fast.
like
He's fast as shit. Like he's fast. Like that's his biggest asset. He's fast as shit.
Fast, and it's not just stereotypical because he's
Well,
but he's
also
he's fast. He is fast.
No, but also it's also I think there's like an actual like science to this too. They said that if you have like an older brother, like you tend to be like a little bit more stronger than other kids or whatever, like because your older brother
Big
like
brother-
terrorizes you a lot.
Jesus, I better be
Big
careful.
brother
My
beats that
sister
ass.
beat my ass.
Big brother beats that ass. That's why.
I will say this though. I think it'll be different though with Sean. Like, okay, Sean may know. Like, let's say that he comes into the show, right?
I think
And
Kenny's gonna be better.
Kenny will still be better because
If you're a
Yeah.
better fighter,
Sean is
Yeah,
high
he has technique.
and nothing more.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
Sean is just brute
Basically,
force.
a more advanced Chris.
But like, if you would have asked me who would win in a fight, Kenny or Sean, Big Brother wins every time. Sorry.
Big Brother wins every-
You
Big
ain't,
brother
you
does.
ain't beating your big brother.
yeah, you ain't beating them.
Put it this way: if you guys are big MMA fans, you know who John Bones Jones is. His two brothers are in the NFL. John Jones is damn near one of the best fighters of all time, and his two brothers beat him up all the time. He even admits that all the time, bro. Like, I'm just saying, like.
You ain't beating your big brother. So RJ,
I
you
ain't
ain't beating me. Sorry, pal.
Not beating Big Brother, dude. That's not happening.
I mean,
It
it's
doesn't
simple.
matter
You-
how much
Jerry's
martial
beating
arts
RJ,
you
like,
are.
You two aren't beating me, and I'm not beating King. It's just how it goes.
Yeah, none of us are beating King. None of us are beating King. None of us are beating King.
Oh man, I'm just saying it's like the like I think it's like they said there's a science to it or whatever. It's like I was if you have an older brother, the tendency like you just don't take a lot of crap from everybody. So that's probably why when he was
Well, it
like
is true.
facing.
It's just like, I'll get my brother on you. Like that's basically how it.
That's why Kenny at first like was kind of nervous of Kyler, but then once he figured out Kyler, he just like, man, shut up, dog.
He socked him. He's like, pow.
No, I like what Kyler was like.
Yeah.
Kyler was like, "Did you just hit me?" He's like, "I saw." It's like, damn.
You know what? When they were doing the scene where like Kyler was kicking the bag and then Silver was giving him instruction, I was hoping that Silver was going to give him a look of like a little higher.
Yeah, Kyler was kicking that thing weak. Like he was kicking like the bag.
Yeah.
It wasn't
I
good.
I did feel bad for
You
Kenny.
gonna come for the king?
Fucking just shut up.
When-
Shut
you know
Bro,
when,
but the conversation.
Stupid asshole. Shut up. What a dumbass. I'm sorry, he
You know
still
that scene
hasn't
where-
got the ass whooping of a lifetime.
bro, I like when Hawk was like, "You'll get your turn."
You're like,
You get your
Oh.
turn.
man, that felt good.
What a
But
dumbass.
the conversation that I really did love is when Silver was talking with Kenny, like, cause that was the moment of okay, Silver sees Kenny like as like I want to say as a son or just maybe a good
Daniel.
fighter.
Might have
yeah.
to check the bloodline if that was
He
the
sees
case.
his potential.
I think he
Yeah.
sees a lot of himself. He sees a lot of himself in
He
Kenny.
sees
Like,
himself in
like
Kenny.
twig.
Yeah.
He's talking about the twig stuff and stuff. Like he sees a lot of himself.
Because he basically was just saying like he says like I remember when I used to get picked on. Like wait a minute, you used to get picked on, Sensei Silver? Yeah.
You know what that reminded me of? You know when Johnny admitted to Miguel that he used to get bullied and stuff. He used to be a loser and stuff. He admitted to the whole class like I used to be a loser in season. I think that was season 1. It reminded me a lot
Season 2.
of that. Yeah.
Oh yeah, season 1.
He's like I used to be a loser. I used to be the weird kid, but you don't have to be that. Like that's what that reminded me of.
But he says I used to pick up chicks though. He still used to pick up chicks.
I think what Silver is,
He says-
Silver could be a great sensei if he wasn't fucking insane. Like if he just wasn't crazy, he could be a great sensei. But he is. So he is crazy.
He's too crazy. He's hopped up. Well, now he's not even hopped up on cocaine anymore. Yeah.
Now he's just crazy because he is.
He's just crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
His man burned down Mike Barnes' furniture.
It's like, but the real question was, did Silver have a towel inside the bathroom? Like when Daniel was in the steam room?
Did he just walk up to Daniel? Did he just walk up to Daniel with his
Yeah, he was just like, I warned you not to play with fire, and then walked over.
It's like, yo, dog.
That's what Daniel was really looking at. Just the
Daniel was like, you gonna put a towel on my guy?
That's why he was really scared. He was like, Jesus Christ. The hell is that 3 inch?
So he basically said, like, no wonder it looks like he has a limp. Like,
he's like, damn it, Terry, I don't need to see your 3 inch. Come on.
It's like no one. He's basically like Chris Griffin off of Family Guy. It's like no wonder he sleeps like he's on a limp, man.
Bit like him down there.
Oh man. He's like, because Daniel looked at shock. He was like, "Yo, bro, like I don't care that you're on the phone. That's just the kid. I have a problem that you don't have a towel on, dog. Like seriously, cover up. Like,
come on, have some courtesy."
Yo, slow.
Let's I mean, wow, it's what a fucking hell, damn.
Man, he comes in there. It didn't look right, man. He's like, I told you not to play with fire.
Open wide.
Man, if you don't cover up, we can talk about fire later.
Daniel's like, if you don't put on some goddamn pants.
Bro, because something tells me he wasn't wearing a towel, because usually in most scenes, like, they'll show you a person wearing a towel, you know what I'm saying? So something just told me, like, you know.
But if he wasn't, why?
But Silver's sus.
I think Silver just wanted to flex to say.
Don't forget that scene in Karate Kid 3. He was talking to a teenage boy in a bathtub. That was
weird.
Also,
I think he's confident about himself. I'll just put it that way.
I noticed a minor plot hole. I was watching it the other day. You know when Daniel remembers Mike Barnes? He remembers that scene where Mike is talking to Silver. Daniel, you weren't there.
Yeah. Now you think about it, yeah.
How did you know that happened? You weren't there.
I think that was a mistake by the creators.
Yeah, it's probably a mistake. But this has been an epic stream. 3.5 hours, nearly 4 hours of epic discussion. We've covered everything from media literacy to covering King and Evan's birthdays. Happy birthday once again, you brilliant American Texan. And shout out to Shamoon, to Cody, to Evan on his birthday, Yinko, and Darius, and Archie.
All right, Megatron, Jesus.
No, it's actually, we've rebranded the name now. It's actually Megatron.
The other one.
With 2 N's. So you have to emphasize the Tron. But we covered a lot of stuff from media literacy to Marvel to Henry Cavill, again depressing me a little bit more, to The Rock being absolutely everywhere. And I mean everywhere. Like he's everywhere. Like I see him everywhere. Like I see dead people kind of thing. Like I see him everywhere. Everywhere. But it's been an awesome stream. Everyone in the chat, raise a toast to everyone that has joined in the stream, myself or otherwise. And yeah, man. Closing thoughts, gentlemen?
Great stream.
Oh yeah, Pirates of the Caribbean. Hey.
It's just good business.
It's good
business.
It's coming up, baby. Oh, I can't wait for it. It's going to be so good.
Get up!
It's going to be
Get
awesome.
up! That makes me laugh every time.
Free my boy.
And then he gets knocked out.
Free my boy Johnny Depp. Yo, you already free. That's right.
You think Barnes was off that yayo?
Yes.
He was so hopped up on cocaine and revenge.
The fact that he got knocked out, that he's like, "Bah."
Well, I mean, it was a blunt object like that. That shit bloody knocked him cold.
Honestly,
What I want for Sean in a future season is to do what Mike Barnes did, where he goes, "Come on," and then he elbows the dude in the face, and then he grabs the other
Imagine
dude.
Mike Barnes and Sean teaming up. Oh my god.
Oh god.
He's like,
You know what, Mike? You know
Dude.
what? Sean is the perfect student for Mike Barnes.
yes. Yeah, I was just about to say that. Like, you have Sean. He's like, dude, can you just imagine if Sean just said, "Man, I'm tired of doing all this karate stuff," and like Mike says, "Hey, big guy, come here. What's your name again?" "Sean." Like, "Hey, I don't get none of this Miyagi-Do or Eagle, whatever. Like,
Just do this.
all right.
instead.
More coffee.
Yeah, basically. That's basically what Sean has to do.
Yeah, it'll just teach
Basically
Sean how
just-
to do
Any more
this.
coffee? Is there any more coffee?
Just keep whacking him with
Perfect
it.
fighter for Mike to use because Mike used nothing but aggression in his karate.
Brute force.
Hey,
And it's
he used to
all in the
terrify.
power.
And
Sean is being like, imagine Sean be like, get up.
And the thing is, Sean talks noise too. Like, he's just like, "Yo, what's going on? What's going on, boy?
Dude,
Go!"
I'm sorry, coked up Spider-Man 3 level Mike Barnes was such a delight to watch. He's this changed man, and then he's like, he's off the rails and he's unhinged.
That's what I'm
and
talking
like,
about. I said we go beat that point.
Bro.
I see 4
Am I supposed to just
consequences
sit there?
right here.
Am I supposed to just sit there and take it like a?
No, I like how
Bro.
Chosen's like this bad boy. Oh, karate. He doesn't look so bad to me. I don't know what his guy thinks.
No, I know. I
Bad
love
boy,
how
right.
Chosen was like, I know Super's address.
I like how
Hey,
Johnny's like,
so
this guy's right.
real quick, like, if Julie was to come into
God.
play, like her meeting Mike Barnes, Chosen, and Johnny at the same time, how do you think that would go, bro?
Johnny will say something stupid. He'd be like,
Johnny would say something stupid.
chicks and senseis now?
I got a daughter coming. I want her to be like you.
I want to be like you, just as badass as you.
shut up.
But to be fair, Julie's actually similar to Mike in a way. Like, I
Similar
think
to Mike and Johnny.
Mike and
Mike,
Johnny.
Johnny,
Yeah, she's the Mike and Johnny of the whole thing. She
Mike,
ain't that.
Johnny, and Tori. She's kind of prototype Tori.
Johnny's daughter. If Johnny has a daughter, she's going.
But she
no
went-
matter what. That kid's gonna be OP. Okay, that kid's gonna be OP.
Yeah.
Well, remember what Darius said when we were watching it. Like, imagine answering the door to those two overprotected brothers.
Oh God.
Dude, it's just gonna be like
Imagine
Bad
the first
Boys
time the
2.
girl brings home-
It's gonna be like Bad Boys 2.
Just imagine the first time the daughter brings home the first boyfriend,
Not
and
to
Miguel and
mention
Robbie
the
are like,
dad.
we're
Jesus
disapproving all the
Christ.
brothers.
The dad,
Not to mention
Boy,
Johnny being the dad.
no-
Oh my god.
Uncle
No.
Daniel,
It's gonna.
Uncle Daniel LaRusso.
Sean can't.
Payne.
got it.
You.
No.
Oh God.
It's gonna be like that scene off of that 50 Cent movie where like he doesn't say anything or whatever. Like he brings them all like to the trap yard, and you see all them big old dudes like with guns and open iron. Like, yo man, make sure you bring her back safe, right? Got that? Like,
No, just imagine this. The dude comes over. You got Johnny. He opens the door, but Miguel and Robbie are sitting at the table with like nunchucks, and they're just like ready. And then Johnny sits down. I was like, "So, what are your intentions?" He just asked that question,
bro.
So,
and
I
they gotta
goggled
do this when he's
it
like,
turns out I goggled it. Welcome to my home. This is an intervention, and whoever holds the talking pillow gets to talk. So each of them talk about how they're affected in different ways, and Miguel and Robbie are like, Miguel's like, I just noticed that there's a change in you, and you've been acting different. And Robbie's like, give me the pillow. You've been acting different. And then Johnny's like, no, I thought we could start with a theme. I love how he pushes the button on the fucking boombox. He's just like, are you down? And Miguel and Robbie are just
that
like, what
whole thing
the
is, he's like,
what are you?
he's like, you're shot. He looks at Miguel. He's like, you're Chavez, obviously. And then like
That's
Rose,
what the young guns do.
Rose-
What, a
Yeah.
family? Me and him?
Like-
Are you joking? No, this is obviously not the traditional kind. No, not any kind.
That was
Did you see Robbie's face when Yaya comes in? He's like,
Yaya looked like. Yaya was like,
Billy
"Am I
the
late?"
Kid. I have a riddle
She's
for
like, I
you.
screwed up.
John. How long did it take Johnny to? How long did it take him to do that? Like, how? What was? How long did it take him to set? Like,
It took.
How
it
long
took
was
him one
Robbie in his
to,
room?
Spotify Robbie's playlist to tape everything together.
How long was Robbie in his room for that? Like, that's the real question.
Robbie was mad. He was in his emo phase, listening to rock music.
I mean, as soon as the whole thing's done, he's literally just like.
Oh yeah, he did. He just dumped
straight back in.
Tory. Robbie was listening to like, so he just dumped Tory.
I mean, hey, I'd be the same way if I broke up with Tory.
He was depressed.
Yeah, I'd be listening to Nirvana. Something
in the way. No mercy.
Yeah, especially Peyton List at the pool. Like,
yeah, she was. Yeah, she was happy. She was happy to see.
Yeah,
she was happy to see him too.
She grabbed him, won that kiss. She was like, "I'm waiting for this."
The fuck was that for?
Yeah. I mean, with that aside, it has been a great stream, everybody. We've had lots of laughs, chills, fun time, discussion. We've talked about, diversity and representation, and
God,
when did we do that?
A lot of.
When do we ever do that?
When did we do that?
I'm saying this just to white kid. But happy birthday, Danny! Once again, you make this whole thing run with your agendas. You've got to stop shoving your agenda down people's throats, Danny. But we appreciate you, sir.
Your agenda every week.
Birthday.
You have to put your agenda.
And I think RJ's giving me the finger over there, but I have it back. You don't
worry. Don't worry for DC segments. I will make it fun.
Christian!
Like, I will find a way.
How are you, sir? Hello there. Pops in literally just at the end. But everybody, raise a toast to these gentlemen here. And Christian, I think your return might be in the wings.
Cool.
Post-credit scene tease.
Strike the finger, someone says.
What?
I'm just going to play a clip. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Peace out.
I'm listening. Sam, let's go.
Showing me. Hey, come on.